What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a PEPE 2.0 update. We're going to go over Bitcoin dominance, the DXY, what can we be expecting moving forward with this market this coming week, and as well we are going to be hosting a MLC token AMA with the team. So I wanted to go ahead and live stream that. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Happy Sunday, happy Monday, whenever you're actually watching this video. But if you are tuning in live right now, go ahead and smash that like button. Most importantly, go ahead and comment down below another project you want me to go ahead and review or do any TA on. So right now we're just going to go ahead and be waiting. The Twitter space does start shortly. So we are waiting on that. As soon as we go live, we are going to go ahead and switch over. But right now, currently at the moment, I do want to go ahead and tell everybody that the market looks kind of bullish in my opinion, and I think there's a lot of good things coming in the market, and this is solely my opinion, but it looks pretty good, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the reasons why. So make sure to watch till the end. And I also want to go ahead and say thank you very much for all of those that are now subscribed. Over 65% of you, and I have just gained over 50 subscribers last week, so really appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for joining the community. And now we only have about 34% that watch the content and are not subscribed, so definitely go ahead and join the team. We do literally live streams Monday through Friday, and so far this week we did Monday through Sunday. So once this bull run does begin, we will go ahead and be live streaming Monday through Sunday, and possibly, I don't know, maybe twice a day. You know, right now the schedule's kind of in between. It just seems like during the bear market no one really cares about crypto, unfortunately, but we do want to go ahead and pick that up. And I do want to go ahead and appreciate everybody that has smashed that subscribe button, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe to me. Stop watching my content. Stop being weird and not subscribe. You know, I think that's weird. That's like following your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband, like just stalking them. You know, you don't do that. You either follow them or you don't stalk them at all, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. Enough with that. As well, I did want to go ahead and mention, use my W code down below. Literally the code is PEPE2. This is like pretty much like G Fuel. I'm not sure if you're like into like the gaming world or you work out or any of that. It's like pre-workout pretty much, but it just gives you some caffeine, little caffeine, you know, intake. For me personally, I like to use it when I'm streaming, because I go on for hours, you know, and I need that little kick sometimes to go ahead and motivate myself to continue to push that content. But welcome. Really appreciate you, bro. Haven't seen you, Paul, so welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and make sure to comment down below a project you want me to go ahead and review, by the way. So we're going to be talking about PEPE 2.0, what is going on. I believe, in my opinion, I think we might be entering the meme coin season. So I think that's the reason why I'm extremely excited right now at the moment, that even though despite the market has been trending down, I was like, wait, hold on. Market dominance is going down. Some cryptos are still pumping. I think meme coin season is going to be here, so I definitely want you to go ahead and check all this out. Right now with PEPE 2.0, there isn't much action going on. One of the biggest areas that we do definitely want to go ahead and focus on is breaking this area of resistance right here, and then looking at this next area of resistance after that, and that'd be breaking above the 0.17 area. This is what caused when the whole entire Bitcoin thing happened, and a lot of shorts. So I really do personally think that PEPE 2.0 is going to do its thing this coming meme coin season, and I do believe we could go ahead and hit over a 10x. Solely my opinion, but during a bear market we were able to see PEPE 2.0 hit literally in 3 days a 95 million market cap. Tell me another project that has been able to do that during a bear market besides original PEPE, right? And PEPE 2.0 did this all in 3 days, you know. So for me personally, I'm still holding a nice little decent bag, and I do think it's going to pay off. Hopefully, if we do go ahead and analyze this pretty well, but from what I'm seeing and what's in front of my face, I think it's quite obvious with what we have here with PEPE 2.0. So for my opinion on this, I'm still kind of bearish. I'm going to be honest, right? I'm not going to be bullish and celebrating until we could go ahead and break this area of resistance. I'm still holding. I did buy this dip. I am quite down a little bit more, but it is what it is, right? I believe in this project. I'm in here long term. My personality when it comes to trading, it's a little bit more of a swing trade, kind of a longer term, couple months kind of hold, right? Like a long term investment kind of thing. But Why do you so believe on Pepe 2.0? I can't really read the comment, bro. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just pull out my tablet. And it looks like we are going to be joining the Twitter space. So this is another project that I talked to. When it comes to a lot of these meme coins, guys, I do want you to go ahead and keep in mind that I try to relate with the community and form a community under that and talk to them. Why do you so believe on Pepe 2.0? That's a great question. So with Pepe 2.0, the reason why I believe on them is because they've been following what Pepe, the original one, has. And due to the fact that Pepe 2.0 has a smaller community at the moment and a smaller market cap, I think there's a lot of upside. Like, for all those that are tuning in from Natoshi's live stream and Andy's and Rodrigo's, really appreciate you. So my kind of style when it comes to trading, I like the full-on DeFi space. I'm like a degen for reals. And I like looking for the lower, the lower cap, high risk, high reward kind of plays. I guess you could call it gambling if you like. But there's a lot of narratives that you can follow these and kind of be a little bit more predictable. And that's all from my experience of what I witnessed, last bull run. There is, I do believe that this project, Pepe 2.0, will go back up again. I literally got in around this area right here and made a nice little swing trade and some money. Unfortunately, I ended up getting stopped out around this area right here, and I became bearish ever since here, and I broke even on a lot of my positions, and now I ended up rebuying this dip once again. So in my opinion, we are not fully bullish, but I do believe on Pepe 2.0 longer term. To make it the most simplest format ever, I believe Pepe 2.0 is going to be like Shiba. You had Dogecoin, right? During the meme coin season, Doge was the first meme coin to really come out of this space and do what it had to do, right? And then you had Shiba, which was supposed to be the Doge killer, right? And this is the narrative that we're following right here with Pepe. We have Pepe, the green one, the frog right here, and then we have Pepe 2.0, which is like the second part of it, right? Like the second hope for it. So that's the way I look at it. I look at Pepe as Doge, and then I look at Pepe 2.0 as Shiba. They are listed in a lot of exchanges. This is not like a random shit coin. I mean, it is a shit coin, but they're listed in over 5 exchanges: MEXC, Bybit. Let me go ahead and actually tell you exactly the exchanges they're listed on. And if you want to go ahead and trade this on MEXC, go ahead and use my MEXC link down below. You can go ahead and leverage trade Pepe 2.0 and other meme coins up to 200x. So look at, these are the exchanges they got listed on. Keep in mind, they did this literally in 1 week. Back to back. They're listed on KuCoin, they're listed on Gate.io, they're listed on Bybit, PolonioX, BitGet, MEXC, LBank, Novadax, which I think was just recently because I haven't heard about that one, BitTrue, Bitmarks, DigiFinex. So they're listed on all these exchanges literally within like almost a week. So I truly believe there's a narrative behind here, and I think the narrative is like the Shiba narrative. But anyways, we are going live on the Twitter space as well, guys, so we'll go back and hopefully I'll go ahead and answer all your questions after that. Feel free to go ahead and comment down below any TA you want me to do on any projects, and let's go ahead and see if we're on. I don't know what's going on here, so we're gonna see if he's live. It just says set reminders, so let's see. Hold on. We still got 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and read the messages now. Syntax, don't you think that the dev will eventually leave the project? Yeah, 100%. It's very, very doable when it comes to a lot of meme coins. Also keep in mind this happened with, like, let's say like Shiba. I never heard really about the Shiba dev for a while, and then out of nowhere it just came out. And that's kind of the way it works with a lot of these projects. I don't suggest you to invest 2, 3, 4, 5 grand into these projects. Me personally, I do have a decent amount of money onto Pepe 2.0. That's just because I believe in it and I understand what's going on. But I wouldn't suggest you onto any of the meme coins to invest no more than $50 to $100 max. Look at it as like a lottery ticket. You throw in some money. If it follows the narrative, good, you just came out with a couple grand. If it doesn't, you only lost 50 to 100 bucks. The coins you actually willing to really invest in is altcoins, XLM, Bitcoin Cash, I'm very bullish on. You have Uniswap, you have 1inch, tokens with real utility. These tokens have no real utility. The only real utility is hype and community, which is actually a very big utility if you really think about it. What does Kim Kardashian really do? That's what a lot of people always compare it to. So I'm going to keep it very simple. What do they have? Their value is attention. So these companies are willing to pay them millions of dollars to go ahead and advertise their brand, their supplement product, whatever the case is, right? In the meme coin sector, that's what it is. It's all about attention. Who could get the most attention? A project right now that's getting a lot of attention, and you might be like, John, you're weird, bro. Like what are you doing? You're getting me into this different kind of world of tokens, right? There's this token called Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. I'm sure all of you, if you have a Twitter, have heard of Sonic Obama 10 Inu, right? Look at this project. It sounds crazy, but look at this massive bull run on this one. This massive pump from over here, and I called it out when I started my channel around this area right here. And unfortunately, my whole entire I had to clean out my computer, like my browser, my cookies and all that, because I was having some issues. YouTube wasn't loading properly, and I forgot about this project. But look, that's over 31,000%. I think that's over a 300x, or I don't know, maybe even higher than that, maybe a 3,000x. Something ridiculous. Literally at 169 million market cap. 169 million market cap. I look at the market cap a lot, and you want to look at the supply too. Like, what is their supply? What is their market cap? What is their holders? For all those that are brand new, I'm definitely going to go ahead and show you into the ways of DeFi, but I don't suggest no more than 50 to 100 bucks. Like, for example, I was analyzing this one Pepe whale that had over $3 million, and guess how much money he put in to turn that into $3 million? He put in $25. $25, a $25 investment, he was able to turn into $3 million. Was it insider trading? I don't know. Was it just pure luck? I would say yes. Usually when it comes to these meme coins, it's all pure luck. You can sit here, do TA on it. That's why my TA on a lot of these meme coins is very minimal. It's just very simple, support and resistance, and that's it. Because with these meme coins, you can't predict these massive upturns. It could just literally continue to pump forever, which is not a good thing, right? Because the bigger it pumps, the harder it falls, right? But there's a narrative to all of this. Like, for example, this one's Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu, right? Another one that I just heard of that it's pumping. I wish I would have jumped in, but I didn't. You know, you can't catch all of them. And congratulations to everybody that has, you know. It's Harry Potter, and it's crazy. Weird names, right? Weird names. Harry Potter Pac-Man 8 Inu. You're like, bro, what are you talking about? Well, check this out. They literally have a total market cap of 76 million. And the pool just started back in August 6th. So imagine if you would have jumped in around right, and I actually called it right here. I think I was doing some TA on live stream or something like that, and I was looking for an entry, and once again I didn't save it. Let me go ahead and save it to my favorites now. And I called it out right here, and ever since that, unfortunately I didn't jump in, but if I would have, that would have been a nice little 6x within 1, 2, 3 days, you know. Obviously high risk, high reward. This could have gone the other way, could have dumped down to zero. We could have gone in rug pull, we could have gotten scammed. There's a lot of things that could have happened, right? But literally this token launched with 1, 2, 3, 4, over 6 zeros, and it's currently right now at almost $1. I think it's all-time high, actually hit $1.30. $1.30. The ticker symbol is XRP. I'm not sure if they're trolling the real XRP community, but dude, this is crazy. This is super crazy. Paul says, can Pepe 2.0 flip the original Pepe in the bull run? Yes, in my opinion, yes. So the reason why I believe that is due to the fact that so far Pepe 2.0 has been following Pepe the original one, almost literally 1-to-1 every time it pumps, every time it dumps. And right now, even with Pepe the original one, if you look at their total market cap, it's at a 569 million market cap, right? In my opinion, what I think we could really realistically see during a bull run is we could probably see like if it hit 1 billion, we could probably see like a 2-3 billion, maybe you could go ahead and hit. But I know short term with Pepe the original one, you could get an easy 3x. And it's actually not that bad if you're leverage trading, right? If you're leverage trading using Bybit, you know, MEXC, whatever the case is, whatever platform you're using, I would really appreciate you if you use my MEXC link. Supports the channel. But if you're leverage trading this, you know, 3x it's really good if you're leverage trading it with, you know, 200x or 30x or whatever the case is. To go ahead and make it the most simplest format ever, I think that Pepe, the original one, would definitely get some traction, but I think at this point, it's pretty much like, it's not going to go that high in my opinion. I think we could probably see a 3 billion market cap, which is actually pretty good at a 469 million market cap. But if you go ahead and look at Pepe 2.0, and if it's following Pepe and Bitcoin, wouldn't it be kind of smart to be invested in both? You know, not financial advice, and this is solely my opinion, but if you look at Pepe, you see those 2 green days that Pepe 2.0 had, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe, the original. 2 green days. Pepe 2.0 dumped. Well, Pepe dumped. Pepe 2.0 dumped and followed. Pepe pumped. Pepe 2.0 is following. So whatever Pepe, the original one, is doing is literally Pepe 2.0 is doing the exact same thing. And it's probably because it's a 2.0 token, right? So if you are a holder of Pepe, the original one, or a long-term investor, or whatever the case is, in my opinion, I'm very bullish on Pepe. I'm definitely going to go ahead and swing trade this, buy in a little bit onto Pepe, just due to the fact that I do think this is like almost a guaranteed pump. With Pepe 2.0, it's more of a higher risk, higher reward. I mean, like I said, it follows Pepe literally almost 1-to-1 right now. During this time, I wasn't really following it too much. Right now, it is. And every time Pepe dumps, Pepe 2.0 follows. So, in my opinion, if you're a strong believer of Pepe 2.0, I would grab a small little bag on Pepe 2.0, because look at the market cap we're at right now. We're at 479 million. So what if, and I'm just saying what if Pepe 2.0 breaks over that 100 million? Because we were able to hit 95 million market cap in 3 days. So now imagine what Pepe 2.0 could do once meme coin season starts. And I think we are entering that area right now. I think meme coin season is starting, and we're seeing it right now. Look at all these projects. The last couple weeks, I told my whole entire community, don't invest in meme coins right now. They are going to dump 80 to 90%. I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks and a half, and exactly what has been happening. But when you look at what's going on right now, not only are new tokens being made, but now you have the market reacting pretty well. You know, an 18% pump is not that big, but during this kind of season that we're in, you know, 100 to 80% pump, it's pretty huge in my opinion. You know, I think it's pretty huge, and I think like, for example, right now MLC, the token that we're going to be having a Twitter space with, look at their token. They're up 81% for the day, and I called it out around over here, and we've been talking to the developers, and they've been, you know, pushing through. So talking about that, let's go ahead and join the spaces. Let's see if it's live already. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, I think he's hosting it now. I'm gonna send him a DM. Oh, he sent me a link. Okay. Hold on. By the way, go ahead and feel free to join me on Twitter. I do, you know, you can go ahead and DM me and message me. Alright, so sorry about that. So I'm trying to join this Twitter space right now, and for whatever reason I'm having issues. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, there you go. There you go, there you go.
Shit, I don't even fucking know. So
You'll know when the traffic starts
because
getting bad.
You know who was one of my favorite Arsenal players, actually, before we get going, was our Chavez.
Unbelievable. I watched my first match at the Emirates. Arsenal played Barcelona. Arsenal won 2-1. So obviously the commentators could see the match. And it was Patrick Vieira. As Arshavin scored that winner, Vieira just hit the window. He was commentating was going to hit the window, banging the window, and absolutely crazy.
All right, guys, so we are officially live on the Twitter space, so we're going to go ahead and wait while the community joins. Hey, what's up, bro? Can you hear me pretty well?
Yeah, man.
Awesome, awesome. I was having some issues, man. I was just streaming, getting my live stream prepared too, so we're live on my end too as well. But I was having some issues, man. I just said set reminder, but luckily I was able to join in. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Can't complain. It looks like meme coin season's starting, so you know I'm excited. Not getting too excited, but it looks like we're getting there.
Hell yeah. I'm hoping maybe we have a little Sunday pump. Who knows? It was an interesting week, to say the least.
Like the most bullish week we've had for a while.
Welcome, CRG, Woofy, General, Liquid.
Yeah, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait, see what goes on with this live stream, and then we're gonna go ahead and, well, not live stream, Twitter Space.
Just request you to raise your hand.
Yeah, and it's good to see all this work. Also, ALTCOIN join. I checked a bit your YouTube videos. Maybe you're not now the biggest YouTuber, but really you make it high quality. I also saw how you spoke with the other three together. You can very well speak. It's very well made. It's really like very, very agreeable to watch and listen. To your YouTube channel, you do really a great job, and yeah, just that you heard our feedback, it's amazing how you do this. Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for having me here, man. I think that's like the most exciting part, you know, when I actually get this kind of feedback, whether it's from you or from anybody. I enjoy what I do, and I think that's the reason why I'm so consistent with what I push every day, right? I try to do content every day. So what you're saying and what you're telling me, you know, really truly means a lot. I don't think I'm like the best, but I am, you know, looking to go ahead and always become better every day. And I think that's what it's truly all about, right? Becoming a better person every day. So that really does mean a lot, man. I really appreciate you a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to back up on one percent. It's good, bro. I just wanted to ask you one question. You said it's been a bullish week. Did you say that?
This week so far? I said this week so far has been probably like the most bullish week I've seen overall with this whole entire meme coin space. I mean, it's been like literally every project has been dumping about 80 to 90%. And I kind of like warned my community about that the last couple of weeks, right? It's all really about, you know, I think it's all about being diversified and being aware of what's going on, because I think a lot more users that are in the meme coin space are not too familiar with, you know, your TA or your fundamentals of what's going on with the market, right? As opposed to like when you have a Bitcoin trader or someone that's doing leverage trading, they're a little bit more aware of how to read patterns. You know, they know there's a little bit more manipulation in the market. But when it comes to meme coins, most of the people that are jumping in are really brand new to investing overall, right? And it's quite wild because DeFi is like one of the most, you know, craziest spaces to even really learn everything, because there's so much, you know, there's a lot of rug pulls, there's a lot of scams. You really don't know what's going on there.
We've seen a lot of rug pulls, and like, as Mallow knows, I'm quite new to the meme coin scene as well. But I mean, in the crypto scene, I just think that you're talking about manipulation. I just think that those guys in BlackRock are they're just pulling that market like a puppeteer pulls strings at a little puppet.
Oh yeah, man, 100%. This is what I tell my community all the time, right? I tell everybody, yeah, the BlackRock ATF is going to be cool. It's cool. I love it. It's going to be cool. More adoption, right? You're going to be able to use cryptocurrencies a lot more, but at the same time, we're also going to be controlled and limited to a lot more. So like, am I bullish with what is going to be going on this coming up bull run? I'm super bullish. The only issue that I always tell my community, it's always go ahead and not only be diversified into these meme coins, but also go ahead and load up on some altcoins, because I don't know, I hope this is not the last bull run that we get that's going to be that big, because these banks and institutions, what they're really doing is they're delaying everything in order for them to get in. I mean, you just saw PayPal come out with their stablecoin. You see the XRP lawsuit finally going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just saw Coinbase get approved for futures ETFs. Futures trading in the U.S., which is very big in the U.S. markets, and most of the markets, it's when it comes to trading, it's mostly the U.S. Unfortunately, I don't like that. I want us to go ahead and be detached from the stock market and be detached from the U.S. economy. But so far right now, we pretty much relate the whole entire crypto space moves with what the U.S. government says, or the Federal Reserve, and I don't like that. And hopefully we could go ahead and detach.
Last 12 months, the crypto market in particular has just been moving in tandem with equity markets. But I mean, one of the things, sort of going back to Mallow and the Mallow project, one of the things I love about their project is not only the project itself, fundamentally it's great, and the people behind it are genuine, and they are, you've heard it so many times, but I've met Mallow in person. I mean, I know these guys are here for the long run, but Mallow's from Switzerland, so it's not like a UK or a US based community. It's Swiss based, and Mallow's reach is far and wide, and he's getting some real good friends and people on board, and that's one of the main reasons, or not one of the main reasons, but one of the reasons that I really love the Mallow project.
Thank you very much. And first of all, really, I want to say, also we Melos, we fight it a lot, and we still connecting to the right people, and it's really, really beautiful when I see here. Also, really, Altcoin John, this is now the first time I hear you, like also live. Really, it's amazing how you can speak, like really like good speaking, well articulated. What you say makes sense. It's really not all this emotional bam bam, all this thing. It's really just good structures, have an open discussion and all this stuff. And really, like, it's amazing that we can here now connect all together, yeah, because I always say, we Melos, we are now just one project, yeah, who grow. Yeah, we build a brand on blockchain technology, yeah, because of the sharing and all this stuff, yeah, and of the power of the communities, and of course that we can connect to amazing people. And if I can, I want now to make the switch to the crypto rap god. Really, what an amazing artist, and just listen to his voice. You will in you it will shake, and when he bring then the vibes, if you're a woman you will get wet, I think.
Yes, Thirsty. Any women out there, let me know if you wet. No, I'm just playing. Man, what's up, man? I'm vibing, man. Shout out to the whole Mallow gang. For real, man. Y'all, you doing your thing, but you are a great leader for what you do in this space. And I really do rock with it, man. Shout out Raphael, man. Shout out Patty. Shout out ALTCOIN John. I'm about to give you a follow, ALTCOIN John. Shout
Shout
out
out to you,
everybody in this
CRG.
motherfucker, man. That's rocking with MLC. That's rocking with CRG. That's rocking with everything positive in this whole entire Web3 ecosystem, man. So I'm bullish. I'm at work, every time I work on weekends. So every time my boy Mr. Mallow hosts a space or something, I make sure that I pull up on stage and say something. And I'm tuned in even though I'm at work. So that's how bullish I am.
Hell yeah, CRG. Glad you could make it. Once again, as more people roll in, if you have something to say, hit that request button or raise your hand. I wanted to touch on something before we get going on MLC though, with what altcoin John was talking about. Did you say that like meme coins are down What did you like? What was the percentage you shouted out?
About 2 weeks and a half, I told my community to be very careful because meme coins were going to drop around, anywhere between 80 to even 100%, and some of them, meaning the ones that were rugs, are out. And so far that did happen, but like one of the biggest things I always talk about, because I always get questions, man, and I think that's why I was saying that it's very important, and I always preach knowledge is key, right? Being aware of what's going on with the economical market worldwide, because right now meme coins are influenced a lot by the U.S. markets and crypto and Bitcoin. Sorry. So a lot of people always message me or ask me on stream, oh, why is this token down this percent? Why are we down 80%? Why are we down this? When moon? And I always go ahead and push and preach that we have to look at what the indicators in front of us, right? I do some basic TA on meme coins, but what I really look at all the time is looking at the DXY, which is a dollar index, and it tells you how the dollar is doing. Every time the dollar goes up in value, Bitcoin takes a hit, meaning crypto takes a hit, and vice versa, right? And I always look at that, and I always look at overall how the entire economy is doing worldwide, right? What is the Fed saying? What is the Fed's balance sheet doing? What is inflation going on? So all of those factors have a lot to do with what goes on, not only in the meme space, in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin still influences all of the space. There is another season called meme coin season, when you do go ahead and have meme coins do their own thing when Bitcoin starts to dump, and that's what it looks like right now. So right now I'm actually feeling a lot more bullish than I was 2-3 weeks ago, right? Because 2-3 weeks ago I told my community, don't be surprised when we get massive dumps. The dumps happen, and I was quite bearish for 2-3 weeks. Yesterday, I'm seeing right now one of the biggest things. I'm not sure if any of you could go ahead and take a look at this while I'm saying this as well, but it's called the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? And it usually tells you when people start selling off their Bitcoin or whatever the case is, they start moving into these other assets. And it looks like right now, the interest, I know we're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and find out towards the end of the month. But if the interest shifts from Bitcoin to other assets, I think meme coin season might start, and that's going to be its own thing on its own. And I always tell everybody and preach that there's a season for everything. There's a season to go ahead and trade Bitcoin. There's a season to go ahead and trade meme coins. And there's a season to go ahead and do DeFi, like full-on DeFi, like yield farming, staking, and all of that, right? Some people just focus on one thing, and that's good. But I think when it comes to opportunity, it's all about knowing the opportunity out there, right? And right now, in my opinion, if you look back, and I mentioned this to my community, if you look back when Shiba was created, it was created in July. It was created during the summer times. And if you go ahead and see where it had the pump, it pumped around the October-November area. And I clearly remember last run, I remember around Halloween, that being the time frame during October when meme coins were taking a small little pump to the upside, and a lot of people were being extremely bullish, right? So there's a correlation to a lot of this. Usually meme coins that do very well, I'm not saying that they have to be launched by this time, but I've noticed that usually when they launch around the July, like the summertime where it's like kind of slow, that's when you get the biggest. You could go ahead and get big pumps and big dumps, but that's the time frame where a lot of people lose hope, and then they start gaining hope again around early September, early October, and that's when we start having a little bull run. And this is just based off what I see, right? It's the data that I see. I saw that happening with Shiba. If you look back to the Shiba chart, even Shiba right now is standing at a nice area of support. And when these other meme coins start to run up again, it's really bullish, right? Because that means that MLC is going to jump again, and we're getting in like the perfect time of the market is what I'm saying. So I've been quite bearish these last couple weeks. Right now I'm feeling a little bit more bullish, and that's just being realistic, right? Because I think the difference between myself and other influencers that I can't speak of is that sometimes they go ahead, instead of educating their community, they go ahead and tell them hold $1, and there might be people that are investing money they're not willing to lose, so they're very emotional to the money. So if they go ahead and put in that money and they need that to go ahead and do whatever the case is with that money, and it goes down 50%, they start panicking and they sell, right? They sell the bottom, and literally then it pumps. and then they jump in at a higher price, and it's like a rinse and repeat pattern, and then they're following based on the fact that they're going based out of emotion, right? And that's the reason why I preach and I tell everybody, just look at what's really going on with the whole entire market, and then from there you can go ahead and analyze, and just as put in as much as you're willing to go ahead and lose. If you're okay putting in $100, $1,000, $2,000, put in whatever you're okay, and look at it as if you're going to a casino. You know, that's the kind of mentality I like to go ahead and put out there, because at the end of the day, we really don't know what could happen. You know, if Bitcoin takes, like, let's just say regulation steps in very heavily, meme coins would be the ones that would get hit the most, because people panic the most, because they're not as educated as the people that are trading Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know? And I think that's one of the biggest things that I like to go ahead and talk about, just the awareness of the side of things, right, with memes. I think one of the biggest things I always talk about too is community. You know, MLC has one of the strongest communities I've seen. Same thing with Beep Token, you know, always showing love. Like, community is everything when it comes to meme coins. That's like literally the only thing, regardless of what the chart says. As long as there is a strong community, the chart's gonna go up. That's why sometimes I don't do that much TA when it comes to these meme coins, due to the fact that you could do it to an extent, but at the end of the day, community is gonna do it all. I mean, like, for an example, like, I talk a lot about PEPE2 on my channel, right? We have one of the weakest communities ever, man. Weakest communities. But I'm bullish on the narrative. So there's different scenarios where you could go ahead and look at different things, but at the end of the day, I think meme coins is all about community. It's all about attention. It's all about, you know, what you're doing right now, you know, hosting the space. That's what people want to see and want to hear, you know. And I think that's what we also need to go ahead and look at. That we can't always look at these charts and base it off the charts. You know, if it's dumping, if it's dumping and people are panicking, then you also have to go ahead and see, is there a good community behind this that could push it further? And that's what you guys are doing right now with MLC. You know, I kind of mentioned the fact that the DEX tools wasn't updated, and it got updated within 1 week. You know, the fact that, you know, the devs are listening to the concerns of others, and I think that's one of the biggest factors when it comes to the meme coin space, right? You might have a dev that's really active, and you might have a dev that's not active. But I think, in my opinion, at the end of the day, it's really all to the community. Do they really believe in the vision of your token, of your project, of you, in order to go ahead and push it even further? Because in my opinion, I think there's so much a dev could do. Yeah, a dev could go ahead and host these spaces, do all this, but I think at the end of the day, it's all about the community replicating that and doing that times 20, you know? And that's how these other meme coins started to pump, because they all went through the bigger belief of what they were doing, right?
Yeah, before I see Miles got his hand up, something you mentioned that I want to reiterate to any traders. You were talking about Bitcoin Dom. Like, that's a window that's always up in my trading view. And I am not, meme coins aren't necessarily my forte. Do I invest in them? Yes. Is my where I make my bags is futures, and it's been that way for years. But you know, that's something. When Bitcoin dominance is down, you know, you hit it right on the money. Like, there's opportunity. Like, that market, the market money flips to alts, or, like you said, meme coins, and that was 100% spot on, my man. Malo, you raising your hand, or you just saying hi?
Yeah, I would like to say something. First of all, really, I'm very, very thankful that this is so professional here, and the people can speak so well articulated. I have to repeat this because really I also jumped a bit around other spaces to listen. Really, it's amazing how the people can speak here. So this is amazing. But what I want to mention is this. Yeah. Um, we are not a meme coin, and like, we are not an NFT project. We have NFTs. Yeah, we have the gaming addicted marshmallow NFT collection, and then we will make custom PFPs for people. Yeah, we have also music on OpenSea. Yeah, which you can also stream on Spotify and iTunes. 5 new songs are uploading. But what I want to say is we are not a coin project and we are not an NFT project. We are a brand building on the blockchain technology, yeah, using the power of blockchain and using the power of the community and of the connection in this space, yeah. Because really we tried also other things, and believe me, I know everybody of us or the most of us made also difficult experiences or get scammed and whatever. Yes, a lot of things happened, but believe me, I never met more amazing people which I could identify, which I say, look, when I see only here how Paddy, when I begin Paddy beginning with this space, speaking, doing all these things amazing. Crypto Rap God all the time, hard working, supporting others, doing the things, bringing the, like using also Web3 to connect to his thing. Will there, like ALTCOIN now, YouTuber age, like I can go from the top down. It's really like when you grow up, be honest, from all the people, how many of these people you could do business and all this stuff, yeah. So I want first to say this, that we use the Web3 technology because, yeah, first of all, when the people get the coin and the NFTs and all these things, they are shareholder, yeah. Instead that they have stocks, they have the shares with the coins or the NFTs, yeah. And we give them utility, yeah. And I know in a meme coin, when we can compare this, first buy, first sell, win. Later sell, chart go down, lose. Yeah, it's like in the casino. But we are from Switzerland, and in Switzerland we create first of all values, because if you don't have value propositions, you don't have a future, yeah. And we have a long-term vision. So for me it's very important to say, as you can see, we have also fashion on our online shop, just for different models, yeah. Also this costed 10,000 Swiss francs, yeah. Produced in the same manufactory like Polo Ralph Lauren in Turkey, by August Hahn, who you see here. He's not only an artist, he's also a designer. Also the size of the t-shirt, yeah. The whole t-shirt was made new from the top to up, everything new. Also the size, all custom made, yeah. So we build a brand, yeah, with music, with entertainment, human meme, and all this stuff. And now I can tell you why we come to Web3, yeah. Because as you can see here, we are now the beginning, and like I don't know, now we are 20 people or 16, 4 rows. Okay, so we say 16 people, yeah. But look, we have now ALTCOIN, yeah, who will be a YouTuber, a very good one, yeah. So when we push you, when we bring you, you go up, and then you will win massive power. But we know then, hey, when ALTCOIN is a big YouTuber, yeah, with power, we know this is not a dump ass stupid whatever who will say buy this shit, and then all people will say, oh no, Web3. No, we know ALTCOIN. Look, just when I listen to you once 30 seconds, I know this guy has brain, this guy has value, this guy inform himself, this guy speak facts, and you look also how you speak. So we have you, then we have Paddy, no shills want to become bigger in spaces, yeah. So we have then also someone who can make bigger spaces for whatever. Also when other projects want to launch, yeah, we need also a base. When we say a brand or something want to launch in Web3, yeah, then they have the possibility to, maybe when Paddy has 10 big spaces, they can speak there. And then we know there is ALTCOIN who make YouTube videos about good projects because he care. Yes, so we have then, we have to create launch pads in Web3 that brands and all this stuff can come. And this is what I love. I love the beginning. I love the fundament. I love to build, yeah. And as you can see, I'm quick, will be finished. When you see all the people who are here right now, we are hard workers, yeah. We are not this blah 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 people who say how the things work and all the stuff. We work hard, we create values, and what you said, altcoin John, sorry. Yes, community is everything, and this is why we are here, because we mellows will begin with the real business when we have the community that we can then, you know, like with strategies, hit the algorithm on TikTok and all this stuff. Yeah, to build then a big brand and then collaborate outside and make many things. I cannot say everything now what we are doing, because now our full focus is community, hard worker, because now look, we are now 17 very good people, yeah, and now we know we have someone who make spaces, someone who make YouTube, we have crypto caller, we have raider, we have crypto rap god who make music, you know, we have different kinds of people, we have hard supporter and all this stuff, yeah. So now we begin to create a hardcore, yeah, not like this influencer who is all about giveaway. Also yesterday we paid an influencer with 360,000 followers $50 for a retweet. Absolutely zero result. There is no value in these things, and we have to. It's our fault that we then rate them or interact with them and all this stuff. We have now to create the new environment, and now only one thing, then I'm finished. You know that you have some facts on top of that. That you understand, we have also strategies and utilities that when the price go up, yeah, first of all, our coin is deflationary. It's always one person buy and sell, yeah. We will then later also make buybacks, yeah, with real incomes. With music streaming, we had $12 till June. I didn't see then after June, I have to wait, but till June we made $12 with streaming, so we have not a lot income, but with this we outperform 99.9% of the Web3, because we made money, you know, with our products and not with dumping the money of others. And others, we build a brand, yeah. We will also then, you will see then the comics, the stories, the animation, and now we can focus on that with game, yeah. um, then we have the possibility when we build a brand. Yeah, we are from Switzerland. Maybe someone from we say Singapore have a brand. Maybe want to launch. We say a T-shirt and say, hey, you from Switzerland? Amazing. I can go to Zermatt every day. Yeah. Make a collaboration, or you know, like, and then we can begin to build like this, have incomes, yeah, because people know we have community, people see it. And what then the future plan is, maybe this is in 3-4 years, yeah, but maybe when we have then a big name, and believe me, Mellow is amazing, what we do is crazy, it has also meaning, and we connect with the right people, that we can do amazing things, yeah. Here are amazing artists like Repcode and so on. But when we get a certain level of then community, yeah, outside Web3, who will love our things, and believe me, we are crazy, we are funny, creative, and we have talented people, and we are still here connecting with people. Yeah, when we then have the chance that maybe Gucci or McDonald's will make, we say Gucci make then a collab with us, Mellow. Yeah, and there is maybe a limited edition of 1,000 T-shirt, but maybe we are so cool then, you know, then because they make these collabs. Yeah, then it means that only maybe the NFT holders or coin holder or the top coin holder, yeah, can get access to these limited things. Yeah, what I want to say is very simple. When people outside, in then I'm finished, when people in the world want to buy our fashion, yeah, want to buy our merchandise, or maybe uh, 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 sorry, want to have a comic or something, and it's limited edition, yeah, when it's limited edition, it can be, you can buy it maybe because you're a holder for $50, but in resale it will be $500, yeah. And this is something we created, also the people stay. We will then make buybacks, yeah, with buybacks with income. This need a bit time, can be in 1 year, can be in 2 years, can be in 3 months, depends how much, you know, how strong our community is, that we can begin the real business and then get the investors from Switzerland, because they come only when we have the community, and I can say, look, tack, 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 I sell out. Then they know, okay, you need infrastructure, you need this, this, this. Then they flow the money in, and then the party begins. And then we know what to do. Because I you know, yeah, my job is to bring money in this. Maybe I'm sometimes good in selling. I'm a blah blah guy. But what I want to sell you, we are signed 7 months here, working hard. We delivered music. Also, the NFT collection was 6 months of work by an artist from the Art City Basel. The t-shirts, the music, the community. I don't know how much time and money we invested only in the core we have right now. But now we are strong, we are good connected, we have right people in the space, and we have also powerful people who will help us, and we have the tokenomics made. Yeah, we have now the but yeah, I spoke a lot. I can speak later facts. So up to another person. Sorry for so much speaking.
No, that's great. How much do your t-shirts cost?
Our t-shirts are actually 89 Swiss francs on the online shop. Yeah, and when you have an NFT, a gaming addicted marshmallow NFT, you can buy it for 50%. But maybe we will also say that all the holder of the coin. Till now, you can. It's not connected that you have the discount. You can then send us a screenshot that you have the coin or the NFT, or you can also pay with ALTCOIN, send to my address. But 89 is the normal price, and the holder of the coin and the NFT can get it for 50% less. Yes.
No, I love that. I love that. There's incentive to it. No, that's awesome. Apologies about I was really quiet there for a second because I was creeping on ALTCOIN John's YouTube page, and my ADD kicked in. If you guys, anyone just joining the room, definitely hop on YouTube after the space is over and give it a look. It is fucking thorough. I guess that would be the best way to describe it. Another question, Malo. I know you said you were trying to stop talking as much, but when are hopes or estimations on ALTCOIN hitting possible exchanges? Is that a far reach right now? Is it a dream? Is it something you guys are thinking about? I had that in my notes of something. I saw you made a post maybe a couple days ago about you were trying to get in touch with MEXC. But yeah, if you wanted to talk a little bit about that, you can mic around.
Yes, sure. Thank you very much for this good question. Yes, of course, we will go to the centralized exchanges. As you know, we started with a 30% community back. Yeah, also this is very, very important. Yeah, a lot of projects fail because they don't have then the resources to make the listings or whatever for things. Yeah, and we started with a 30% back as community. And here I have, sorry, I speak a bit more. This community bag is only moved, yeah, when we ask the community what we can do, yeah, because we are here for the community, so we make it together with the community. So the first person, yeah, of this 30%, well, one person from total supply. I speak also always from one from the total, but 30 was our bag. We asked, can we use 1% around 100K market cap? This makes $1,000, and that we can pay the tax tool update. Yeah. Then the community say yes, because when we make the tax tool update, then all the links are there, and we will get more investors, more people see. Yeah. So because our philosophy is this, every time that we use a person, two or whatever of this bag, we have to trade off to make our market cap bigger, that everyone win. Yeah, so I sold then 1%, and then yeah, you know, the people were not panic selling because they know, okay, if he's take the 1% to make the DEX tool update, the market can go up. So this was then the first time when we go over 100,000. Very nice, was cool. And of course, then you have a bit correction and all this stuff. So this was our first thing, yeah. Then someone of the group said, let's do also burn, because we have a big person, yeah. So then 29% was left. He meant, hey, you know what? 10 weeks every Sunday a burn, yeah, every Sunday you burn. This could create the FOMO and all this thing, and it's good, because the market situation is difficult, and also for us it's very important. Also, everybody of you can watch our chart. I think today is the ninth day. Saturday, a week ago, I launched the coin. So we are, you see, always going more up and up with small correction inside. So we have a very healthy chart, and I don't want to have this pump and dump and all this stuff. Yeah, and we have also in our tokenomics 1% buy and burn. This is forever. Yeah, that it's always deflationary. Yeah, so when we don't pump now very hard, then we burn a bit more. So what we do right now is building the fundament, the strong soldier to bring the worker that the people see, how you can see here. Well articulated people, business understanding, different kinds of people, crypto caller, musicians, space hosts, YouTuber, different kinds of people, Raider, and so on. Yeah, so that they understand. Okay, there is a long-term vision, that everything makes sense. Yeah, so we are now in this to build the solid base, because if you hit like a rocket and you cannot bake it, then it will fall. Yeah, this is also a big problem. As I told you, we worked a lot before we launched the coin. Yeah, around 7 months or 8 months only in Twitter, active. Also, the coin was created in April, and many people, yeah, from the community, we rewarded them till before we launched 0.1%. Also our Legion 2 with 0.5%, like different kinds of packs out for that. When we then launched that, we have crypto color, and different kinds of things that Masherini is working. So back to your question. We are now in this, every week we burn 1%. Yeah, so 10 weeks. Today was the first day. Then we will see how the hype will be in this time, because we don't know exactly how the market is. Yeah, and I'm not an investor. I'm not a market specialist. I'm not this finance kind, all this stuff. I could hear Paddy know a lot about this thing. ALTCOIN know about these things. I'm a builder. Yeah, I'm a worker. I'm a builder. I'm a sale, whatever. I carry the thing around. With the people, manage it. Like my job is to build. A business. Because if nobody built the business, there will be no future. So my job is now animate community. I'm the clown, and I'm very happy that we have now more and more people who support. Yeah, we have a lot of people who help, because then I can focus more on entertaining and acting with people, thinking about strategies, the business, and all this stuff. So we will then see how the market is, but we don't care about the market. Yeah, because what we do has nothing to do with the market. Yeah, we are a brand, and we are now very small. Yeah, so if we will then be 100 million one day, and there whatever will happen, like, then of course you will have hits, and it can go 20% down one day and all this stuff. This is all possible, but right now, with our market cap, I would say, with all the facts and all the stuff, we are the biggest jam. And what is good, we have the project, we have the community, we have the connections, we have the long-term vision, we delivered, we are doxed, we have the strategy, and we have everything. Yeah, and we showed for multiple months that we are here, and we invested a lot money and time in this project. Yeah, so like if I would make a rock pool, when we would make 500,000, we would maybe be on break even. So you see, we have all the facts on the hand. So right now, yeah, we have the core team, we have the team here in Web3, we have many things worked out before. So now we have then after 1% we burned today, so we are at 28%, 9% comes, so we have 19% left. So now I come to the listings. I'm very sorry that I have to explain it a bit more, but like if you do the real things, because I just want to show how we do it. Yeah, that you understand that we mean it. So after the burn, because the 10% burn, we said that we make it. So till it's finished, maybe we will finish it earlier when we are on 500,000. Maybe we can say, do you want to burn it now? Then we go listing, and FOMO can be, but 10% will be burned. This is decided. Yeah, so 19% we have left, which we can use as a community. And now I have to explain this. Yeah, Max Global has I think two different kinds of listings. 100k, or maybe you are in this whatever something, then 20k. Yeah, I will really hope that we will go to the 20k, because we are a project who can make we make a lot of good things for the reputation for Web3, and we build a real business. Yeah, so I think we will get help. So we say we have to pay Max Global, or we say 50,000. Yeah, just as an example, if 50,000 is the listing we have to pay on Max Global, yeah, then we have to think, okay, we have 19% of the total supply. Yeah, so if we are on a 500,000 market cap, we say, and we have 19% left, yeah, then we can say, good, if we send 10% of the coins to Max Global, yeah, on a 500,000 market cap, then they list us, yeah, 10% of the token go. We have still 9%, yeah, but when we are listed on Max Global, and this is a exchange where there is volume, and we go then to 2 million market cap there, yeah, then the 9% we have still left, yeah, is then from 2,180,000 worth, yeah, and then we can pay we can then pay the next exchange who is good. And this is also important, we will only list on exchanges where there is volume for projects like us. Yeah, we don't list on exchanges where we don't get the benefit of it. Yeah, in Switzerland we say it's better to pay 100,000 for something than 100 for nothing. So this is our philosophy. So then then when we send then 10%, yeah, to Max Global on a 500,000 market cap, yeah, if it's 50k in this scenario, I say, then we have still 9% left in the community wallet. Yeah, so that means that when we pump up to 2 million market cap, we have then the possibility to pay the other exchanges, and then the next we pay maybe 30k. Yeah, then maybe it's 3% or 2% we have to get away, and then we go to 4-5 million. For us it's important that we try as much as possible, yeah, to go without using this wallet. Yeah, because the less we use it right now, the more value it has and the more we can do. Yeah, if it's then whatever, if it's paying a Snoop Dogg feature, a crypto rap called Snoop Dogg with our artists together, to do something like that, we can then do many things. Yeah, so, and this is also then a reason that the people don't have to sell now. You have to understand, really, for everybody have to understand this. We have this wallet, yeah, so 9% will still be burned, yeah, 19% is left, yeah, so the 19% is here to list on exchanges, to work with the biggest people, and always the community will be first asked. Yeah, we don't move it by ourselves. Yeah, this is a community thing, and this is the why we are now building a good core of community. Yeah, if the whole community is dumb, then we can have 90% of the supply, we will not move. So it's very important to everybody. We made really the whole strategy of the tokenomics of the project, from building up that we can get to the exchanges, that the people don't have to sell like crazy. And I say, if you are a trader and you know how to make money, trade our chart, make in the chart money. That's absolutely no problem. If you know how to do it, do it. Yeah, I'm not a trader. I don't know how to make money with trading. I know how I work. That's why I put my money in myself, and I know, like I'm a farmer. I'm a worker. I work with my things. I don't know how to invest. Yeah. So, but everybody else, yeah, then if you put your money here, you have real builders, real workers. Yeah. So, and you have also to work with. Yeah. The more you work with, the better it is. So we have then all that we can list then to the exchanges, grow the community. I think KuCoin, you need 3,000 holders, someone told me, or 4,000. Then we can go there more and more. Then we can begin to do the businesses and all this stuff, with t-shirt and music streaming. Then we begin to do the things, the real income. And when we then hit up 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, never forget this: we have one person buy, one person sell, and we do also buybacks then. And when we have all the FOMO and all this stuff, Also, I think for this NFT collection, the GIM, yeah, I think this will be the last we will do, yeah, because we will not have the time. We will then make custom-made PFPs. Also here for the people new, this is all handwork, yeah. We don't. This is handwork, yeah. For us, we are from Switzerland. We are from the art city Basel. We make premium, yeah. Our T-shirt, everything is premium. We only work premium and with the best, yeah. This is very important, so that we can then buy back and burn, or then the NFT staking, pay dividends, and we don't make staking when we don't have ERL income, yeah. For us, it's important when we have ERL income, yeah, we can buy back and do all this thing. If we don't have this, it's the only thing we do, dump the bags of other buy, yeah. So we do real business, and we have settled everything, yeah. We were here for multiple months. We learned from others, yeah. Also now I know I don't look only the project and the charts and all this thing. I follow people, yeah. I follow people. I follow only the people, yeah. And really, to everybody who wants to take his luck in their own hand and really be part of something big and something nice, we are worker, and it's not only about us mellow. If you have a great project, you have a community, and you are solid, we grow with you together, yeah. If you are a YouTuber, our mellows support you, yeah, because the more power you have, the more power we have, yeah. Maybe also a friend of me want them to join Web3, then I know, hey, altcoin, you know what? And altcoin will say, you know what, I do it, because I help him, he helped me, and we have this mentality. But we have now to grow the real, the people who can speak well articulated, some people who understand trading, like altcoin join, know how to trade as it sounds. Paddy, we need different kinds of personalities who can show different kinds of things, that people can join different spaces, yeah. If someone want to learn trading, he cannot learn this from me, because I cannot trade. I'm an emotional person, yeah. If I trade, I lose, like I'm a worker, I'm a monkey. So yeah, I spoke too much. Now up to you. I'm sorry. I really
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's all good. Speaking of John, I wanted I'm glad that he was hopped on the space and is going live on his YouTube channel. I wanted to hear from him and maybe have him grill you a little bit, since he's kind of a coin master himself. I know MLC is not a meme coin, but I wanted to hear from John about his thoughts, speculation, looking at the chart itself, and then anyone else who wants to hop up on here, hit that request button, please, and thank you. But yeah, John, if you had anything, also, cool. I know I saw you popped in. You messaged me. You'll probably rug. But if you had anything you wanted to get into, let's hear it.
Yeah, man. So talking about the chart, I mean, because I know the token was launched a while back from what a pool says, right, back in April. But looking at this chart, really, I'm not really looking to trade this too much. I'm really more looking, if I go ahead and trade it, it'll be more of a swing. But like for me, based on like what we've been able to accomplish so far with only, the amount of holders, we only have about, let me go ahead and double check the Etherscan actually, because it's always like wrong on Dex tools. It says we have about 128 holders. So when I found out about this project and the team reached out to me, it was about, I think, 69 holders or 89 holders, one of those two. And the fact that we are at 128 and we've been having this very nice correction, where we pumped and then we dumped a little bit, and now we're pumping back up, even with the whole entire market conditions at the moment, I do like to go ahead and see that. And also the fact that there is going to be a buyback burn. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a buyback burn a couple days ago, right? Mello?
Not a buyback, because I also bought by my own money a bag to reward very hard chillers, yeah. And yeah, so I said, come, I can take from there. I burned today, and yesterday I just bought I bought, I think, for $250. It was good, around 50K market cap or 60 or something. And then I also just send it to the burn address, because for me, like, it's very simple. When the market cap is a bit down, I can buy and burn it. So we can burn the supply. For me, it's very important. I don't care what the market do. I don't care what the people.
I think I got rugged. Let me go ahead and join the space one more time. Start listening.
Shit, did I just rug?
Oh, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I just got rugged.
I didn't know if it was me rugging or not. Maybe my Wi-Fi.
I've been having issues like
Hey
that
guys,
lately, man, with
I don't know
spaces.
who can hear who, but it's like sounds like it's rugged.
I can hear everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Everything
I can
fine.
hear
I
you.
can hear.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I just got rugged,
Sorry, John.
so I had to leave.
Yeah, no, continue what you were speaking on, my man.
Oh yeah, so what I was saying is when Mello reached out to me and told me about the project, it was around 89 holders, I believe, or 69, either one of those two. I can't remember too well. But right now, currently, right now we are sitting at the 128 holders, which is not bad, with the project that just came out recently. And what I do like also is the fact that liquidity is locked for 6 months. I'm sure the team, and now that we have the team right here, they could go ahead and answer that. But typically, what I like to go ahead and see is anywhere between 6 to 8 months. Because it tells me that the team believes in what they're doing, right? And just in case of an emergency, whatever the case is, I think 6 months is solid. And as well, the market cap, man, the market cap's at 96,000. So I think we even surpassed 130,000. I think that was our all-time high so far was 130,000 market cap or 150, one of those two. But I truly believe that Mello could go ahead and hit and surpass a million. Very, very, very doable. I think it's very doable, and that's all because of the community, right? The fact that we have hit that 150,000 market cap with only 128. Imagine what 1,000 holders will look like. We'll easily hit the 500,000 plus and go above it. But right now, looking at the charts, I'm not really doing anything too crazy because like I mentioned, and I usually always mention on my streams, that usually when tokens come out like this, it's very difficult to go ahead and time the top or the bottom. So for me, I'm just like holding on to it, a little bit more of a longer term swing trade if you really want to call it that way.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the similar spot I'm in at the moment, especially with some uncertainty with the big guy Bitcoin. I do have a hefty long ETH position at the moment that I'm just watching. But yeah, Malo, there was one other question I had for you, and I don't know which one it was because I haven't checked any of them off because I'm unorganized. So you said ultimately the goal is to get on the big exchanges. There was something that you mentioned earlier about community in the core levels of like the Malo chain. Like, are you like voting on this like within a Discord, or I was wondering if you would go a little more in depth on that, and then I'm all out of questions.
What, Discord? Or
No, I meant like you mentioned something that you guys were like, once you hit a certain percentage or
He's talking about the
holders or
community
whatnot,
vote. He's talking about the community
the
vote,
community
right?
vote. Yeah.
Yeah, well, also, sorry, what I wanted to say because of burn, do you know that till now 9.12% of our supply is already burnt? So is also very, very important. But the other question, I don't understand it well. Sorry.
Yeah,
Once more.
so what he's saying is, how is the community voting on that 30%? Because you said there's an allocation of 30% where the community gets to decide, or the team, they all have to agree what has to be done, right? With like the monies, or if it's like marketing, whatever the case is. I mean, you mentioned community voting, so that's what he's saying. Like, where is that being held? Is that being held on Twitter? Is that being held on Discord? Is that being held on Telegram? How does the community get to vote and decide where? That way, so all the listeners and viewers know how to go ahead and get involved.
Very good question. Yes. Also, one other person asked me this before, and I saw it. Well, we begin with Twitter, yeah. And look how it goes. So if the decision will be like very, very bad, then on Twitter, because other wants to hurt us or something, and we can do this then also in Telegram, or then maybe in Discord only for holder and all this stuff. But in the beginning, as we are small, it's in Twitter, and when then decisions will be maybe more difficult, maybe we will then find a solution on Discord where it's only for maybe holder of NFT or the coin or whatever, or the people who are. We will then see. Yeah, in the beginning we are very open that just Twitter, that everyone can click on it. But yeah, this is how we do it now. If you have idea or something what we could do, I'm very open to that. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I was just curious because you were talking about the t-shirts, and it struck my mind, like if you held ALTCOIN, or you held an awesome JPEG, you could get like a % off of any of the merch or whatnot. It struck my mind, and I wrote it down, and how you guys were doing the voting process, and yeah, man.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because also I met today. Oh, we have a new request. Just AJ short. Yeah, today we had also a meeting with the artist. Did you saw the animated information station he want to do? Yeah, where we then can put the news of the mellows, so I can then make a voice message, and then he will animate the news of the newest thing we will have. I think this is also coming in the next 2 weeks. The problem is, we have a lot of things coming then to do, but first is really building the community, building the hype, and then we also need then to connect, of course, to people here in Web3, that we have enough workforce to do the different things. But we delivered a lot of things till now, and August and me, we are 24/7 workers. We love what we do, and more and more people join us. Also our engineer then, well, yeah, good. But sorry, I speak too much. Now the others.
Yo, AJ, welcome, man. Did you want to hop up and have anything to say? Or you just popping in the space to say what's up?
Just popping in to say what's up. I see a lot of people on the Twitter machine, so I just like to talk to some people, connect with them. Obviously, I usually reply to everybody, but just a chance to interact. I just pop in whenever I can.
Hell yeah, man! I love that. Love that. Well, if anyone has any questions for Malo or John, please pop up now.
I actually do have a few things. So I do want to mention, and one thing that really stood out to me, and I think this is one of the biggest things when it comes to any token, is what I've noticed. What Miller was doing was, I had this one follower that like followed me on Twitter, right? I'm gonna say Twitter, man. I can't get over the X. I'm gonna say Twitter. So, and I was talking to him, right? We were talking about another token, and I was like, hey man, like check out this token, right? And he was asking me questions. I gave him as much info as I could, and then he ended up reaching out to Mello himself, and he ended up getting all the info himself. And I was like, damn, bro, you found out more about me, you know. And the reason why that's really good is the fact that he's able to take the time to go ahead and do that, right? Obviously, as a project gets bigger, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit harder to go ahead and get a hold of him, but I'm sure he's still going to go ahead and do whatever it takes to respond, right? And then he also told me, he's like, yeah, man, like I really like this project that he told me about. He's like, he even gave me some money because I'm helping him shill. And he just mentioned right now, he pretty much gives out like giveaways to shillers, right? And that's like one of the best ways to interact and have the community in. That's one of the best ways to go ahead and have the community involved and continue to push your project. Hey, can you guys hear me? Hello? I think I got rugged.
Yeah, maybe it's just John.
But maybe
I think he's got a live space going on. Maybe that's fucking with it on his YouTube.
Yeah, okay, you guys hear me?
ALTCOIN John, what you were saying because of the time. I have enough time, yeah, because what I do here is I have to travel a bit, you know, and I have a lot of time to do the things. Yeah, it's easy. What I do is easy, you know. I have a lot of time to build this mellow project. So this is also a big problem that projects don't have the money or the time or both not, and we have a bit money and we have enough time to build all these things. So this is also very important to mention, yeah, because my ERL is simple. I travel a lot, so I just make a bit blah blah blah, and then the rest, you know, I can chill a bit, and it's very simple. So I have a lot of time to build this project. Yeah.
That's good, man. I don't know where I disconnected from. I keep on getting rugged. I think I got rugged again, man. Did I get rugged? Hello?
You got rugged. Bro.
Okay.
You're back now.
Am I back now? All right, awesome, perfect. So yeah, what I was saying is that, well, what you mentioned earlier is that you're giving back to the community for helping you shill. You know, I think that's one of the most bullish things ever. You know, you're helping people that believe in your vision, and you're offering. You're not even offering. I think you're just giving it. You're just giving it to them. You know, and I think that's really cool. What you're doing. You know, a lot of people with a lot of other projects, you know, do the shilling but don't get really rewarded off of their bag. And I like the fact that the marketing that you're spending it within the community. So I think that's in my opinion, I think that's like the most like very very bullish thing I've seen, and it just tells you a lot about like what you really believe in, right? Because you're willing to put in your money where your mouth is. You really believe in what you're doing, and you're willing to go ahead and spend that money in marketing within the community to go ahead and push your vision. I think that's really really good and really positive with what you're doing. And I also wanted to mention, I did see right now on your page that you are right now currently working on a comic book. Is that going to be a NFT comic book? What are your plans with that? Are we going to do like a buyback burn on with the funds, or can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, thank you for the question. Well, we have a comic online on OpenSea, 100 of it, but also not launched. But this was made by the engineer who hates his job, yeah, who will soon begin with the play to earn because our August, our artist down, was occupied with the NFT collection. Now he is working on the first real comic, yeah, like the comic we have now on OpenSea. This is just like funny short stories. Maybe some of you saw it, or I can share this. So the real first comic from our artist is don't know. He don't want to speak because he's shy, but he's here listening. Maybe in 2 months or something, because he do all by handwork. Maybe in 4 weeks, I don't know. But yes, the first comic will be on on OpenSea. maybe we can also then produce it like in real life and send it to the holder. A lot of things are possible. For now, we planned it that we will launch it then on OpenSea, yeah, that people can buy it there. How much it will cost, if we will buy back, if we will also print it in real, that we will give it to the owner of this. Maybe we will do this because then it's something special and very limited. Then you will have, the first real comic. We know from if you have the first from Batman or whatever, they are worth something. So then we could hype up, of course, also this, or we say only digital, that we save the planet and not using paper. And there we have to see, it's always a lot of question. Maybe we will do this then also with the community together, yeah. For us, it's really important with the community together. But what I saw, what he showed me to me, and I shared with you, it will be about, the first comic will be about a bit the personalities, and then the first day in the forest, if you checked it. And also for the storytelling, yeah, because our engineer was too crazy, so we took him out of the storytelling and put him in play to earn. This is he loved this kinds of thing, yeah. And I will do the storytelling then, yeah, because he's like really too crazy with S's and all this stuff. So the youth with a lead, but I have also some idea with pyramids, mellow. I'm good in this kind of things. So I think from next week I will minimum launch one story, yeah, one storytelling on the mellow page that you can read a bit, yeah. And then of course our goal is that we can then work faster, yeah. August will then need workforce, because believe me, you know how artists are. I think Repcode know it. Repcode, maybe he will be 24-hour on one track, and he will say, "Oh, this," and like this sort. These are the artists who want to work on the highest level. And then we will try that we can maybe have all 4 weeks of comic, or 6 or 8 weeks. We have to see how the project is developing, yeah. And for us, very important, we don't promise things what we cannot hold, yeah. So but what we can also say is this, yeah. When the comics are good, when the stories you will love, for us it's important also to get people outside Web3 liking the mellow, the music, the fashion, the stories, yeah, the crazy things. Maybe I will then also do podcasts, YouTube, maybe with ALTCOIN or whatever together. Our biggest dream is then this, as fast as possible, to animated entertainment like Simpsons and South Park, yeah. Because we mellows, we have the stories, we have the characters, yeah. The mellow itself, it sounds amazing, and this is somewhere where we then want to go. But when I come back to the comic, yeah, the in minimum it will be on OpenSea, yeah. As long as OpenSea don't have problem and we have to change the platform. Yes, I think this is a bit what I can say. Sorry, I speak sometimes too much. If you want that I shut up and be short, 30 seconds, you can just say.
You're good, man. You're good. I'm the same too. Sometimes I have to mute myself that way so I won't talk a lot. Well, you're good, man. So I completely understand. I'm the same. But anyways, now before I forget and I go on another random talk, I want to ask you, so with the play to earn, do you have like a time frame when you guys are planning to go ahead and get that up and rolling, or is that currently running up right now? Like, is that currently in development? Is there anything you kind of touch up on? Like, can we expect that quarter three, next year? You can't tell. You don't. I know you said right now that you don't like to go ahead and promise things you can't go ahead and do, but is there anything else you could go ahead and add onto the play to earn? And I'll also notice that when I enter the website, it kind of almost seems like some sort of game going. Is that kind of like the kind of quality we're going to be looking forward to, or is that a TV series? Can you kind of touch in a little bit more about that?
You mean the video on top of our website?
Correct, yeah, with the kids burning the marshmallows.
Yeah. Here I have to say something. I pressed then on the maker, because if you look the end of the video, yeah, with the mushroom collector and the small mellows, the quality is very very high. Yeah, normally the whole video should be very very high. But I pressed him with the time, so in the middle part with the fire, it looks a bit shit. No, when we do something, a game, the first will be then very, very, very simple. Our engineer is now in holidays with his family in his home country, Portugal. Yeah, he's relaxing there, I think 2 weeks. And when he will come back, we will speak more about it. I remember when we had once the last meeting where we were then all together, and he told me, yeah, he were a bit looking and all this stuff. And what I know from him, he's a very simple person. So, and he will make something very funny, very simple, maybe something we know. Put maybe just change that it's a mellow. Maybe put some things on it with mushroom. That it has a bit our own character. Yeah. But the first play to earn will be very simple. Maybe we can think it can be November, December. I don't want to promise it. Yeah. But also for us, it's very important, yeah, because we are not specialized in games and all this stuff. So, what we will then do with Play to Earn is to try then that we can make the ads working, yeah. When you can let the ads in the games, yeah, and so through the ads we can the ads from you have directly you can program, yeah, what will be then provided by iTunes or whatever, Google Play Store, not iTunes, Apple Store or Google Play Store, yeah, that we can take these incomes to reward you with the Mellow coin. If we have a huge market cap till there, we can say, come, we take 2% of our community wallet that we can give this for. What we then also can do is then that when we have collaboration, yeah, maybe I don't think that we will have soon McDonald's, but we say as example McDonald's, yeah, then we can have Big Macs and all this stuff you chase, and then maybe we can change the games all months or whatever, and that it's not complicated. But maybe in the future, yeah, because like we cannot do everything, yeah. So for us, it's also important. We will then collab with others, yeah. If there is then like a studio who say or whatever, maybe we say now as example Yuga Labs, yeah, they have their land, yeah, they have the big money, they have all these developers, yeah. If we mellows then just can collab with them and go in their world that you can play there, we are also open for that. But the first Play to Earn, which we will then do for mobile version, will be something very, very simple. Just that we have something that you can earn, something that you interact with us. I think this will be the first, but I have first to meet him, talk to him, because I cannot do everything by myself. But as I know him and as I remember the last talk, it will be something in this direction. Just for the beginning that we have our feet in it, yeah. So also they're very important. The more gamer, the more we can then do. Yeah. Sorry, is this a good answer for you or?
That was great. You answered all of them.
All right. John, are you do you have any other zingers to throw towards Milo's way, or
Yeah, I think I have one last one. I wanted to go ahead and ask about the music. You mentioned that I think it was music. You said Spotify or you're streaming, right? You said streaming, so I'm assuming you said it was Spotify or Twitch. You said you made some revenue on that. Where can we go ahead and find the music that you guys are doing? And are you looking to go ahead and collaborate with other artists? Because right now, from the point of view, what I'm getting, it seems like the whole entire team has, is very talented when it comes to any artistic kind of thing. Whether it's music, making comics, making fashion, whatever the case is. So it seems like I'm kind of now understanding a little bit more about the project, and I'm glad that this space was hosted due to the fact that now I get a better understanding. So it's a full-on brand, and you're adding all of your guys' talents together and doing what you guys can go ahead and do, but to also from my understanding is to go ahead and collaborate with other people that are artists, right? Like that do music, that do art, design, any of that case. So my question is, where can we go ahead and find that stream, and what are the goals with that?
Yes, first of all, I want to say, of course, we want to collab. Crypto Rap God is too busy because he launched his own project and all the stuff, his album, yeah. But Ryan is looking, but Ryan is now blocked a bit because hard raiding. So, but I talked today also to him, and he is really looking also with Crypto Rap God that we can maybe make once a feature. We would really, really love that, yeah, because Rap God. I'm a fan. I'm honest, not a groupie, but I'm a fan. And yes, we want to now. First of all, to the streaming, I only see till June because we upload our music on TuneCore. Yeah, we could do it on all platforms, but I just choose iTunes and Spotify. I think Spotify is the most in the world used, and then iTunes. This is a most also then it goes directly to all social medias, yes. So it's then TikTok, Instagram, and all the stuff, you can use it there, yeah. And also people can use it in YouTube, yeah. And I see only till June. I just posted it. This was $12, and their Spotify, iTunes was small. I had a song Mellow It, and this was one I texted by myself. Now the songs we have a space, we have a topic, we can say Big Mac, and then we make a Big Mac song, put it in the AI, some nice in ChatGPT. I put some parameter, and then it goes on. But the most income from this $12 was YouTube with one song was around $8. Yeah. And what from June till today came in, I don't have the statistics because TuneCore it's not showing me. And the question you told me about collaborating with artists, yes, because a big problem in the world is you see also Rap God, another level artists, yeah, crazy talented and all this stuff, yeah. The problem is this, yeah, and the world is difficult, yeah. Also we as a brand, when you want to launch it, it needs a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of connection and all this stuff. And there are crazy talented people around the world, yeah. So for us it's then very simple. We begin a business who creates money, yeah. So then an artist is we can then see an artist maybe is good in coming, has a good style or something, we see him here in Web3, and then we can say, hey, you know what, we need do you like the mellow thing? You can bring a bit your own style or something, and this person will say yeah. And so we can onboard artists, yeah? And the good is then this artist can then earn money with art, yeah. And maybe his pensum is only 40-50%, yeah. So then the rest of the time this artist, yeah, minimum with the salary he get from us, he can pay his bills, maybe live good, depend how far we make it, yeah. We are still in the beginning, but yes, we want to onboard a lot of artists, yes. So the good is we live in the art city Basel. I really also there is an artist from California I just met not too long ago. He has also a shop here. Then he color, he can he color on shoes. Yeah, then he could make a mellow on Nike Air Forces, and also print T-shirt one-to-ones. So do a lot of things. So there are a lot of artists around trying something. Yeah, but the problem is, as an artist today, you need a high reach on Instagram or YouTube and all this stuff. Yeah, so that's the reason we are building a brand. Yeah, and for everybody that you on.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Had to go ahead and take a bathroom break real quick, but I keep on getting rug. So let me go ahead and join back.
If an artist works a bit with us together or is our friend, we would always use then our resources, yeah, that this artist can go his own way, yeah, because I know it. Our artist August, he's passionate as fuck and he love what he do. I also am. I don't know. Business sucks one day. When I then begin to make family or something, I can maybe a bit lead behind and manage, but maybe.
I've been completely removed. Let's see. Yeah, so having issues on the Twitter side of things, we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Hope everybody was able to learn a little bit more about Mellow. MLC is the chart. I'm pretty bullish on it. I do think we could go ahead and hit about that around that 300 plus market cap. I think up to $1 million. I think $1 million to $3 million market cap is very, very doable. But obviously the goal is all about being able to find these projects a lot sooner, right? So none of this content's paid. You pretty much heard it yourself right there on live. My goal was to go ahead and do this collaboration, not only to go ahead and get more info about the project for myself, also to go ahead and keep all of you informed about it, everybody in the community. Because I know a few of you did jump into MLC when I went ahead and I talked about it, and I haven't made a video due to the fact that I really don't know much about the project, right? I didn't really understand it. Now I have a better understanding. Now I could go ahead and tell you exactly what MLC token is. At the time when I was, talking about it, there was literally no logo, no nothing. None of the DEX tools were updated. Now we are. The score at the time was like very low. Now we have a higher score. So there's nothing but more positive, and especially now that we are entering this bull run, if you want to call it, this meme coin season, I do think that it will definitely go ahead and be a lot bullish for us moving forward. And like I said, I think 1 million market cap is very, very doable. I think even 3 million is doable. 10 million will just really depend on how many more holders, how many more people know about this. But knowing the developer and the team that we just talked to, I think surpassing that and hitting over 1,000 is very doable. They're very active in the space. They're still building. They've been building since the red, and they decided to go ahead and launch. And luckily, they kind of almost timed it right. So I think the MLC will definitely go ahead and form a bigger community. What they have, they're very strong, just as strong as Beep. Beep's community. I know they're going to be showing a lot of love to the content moving forward, but the goal for this space was not really just to go ahead, and my plans were not even to go ahead and stream it, right? I just kind of thought about it last minute. It was kind of more of a last minute thing. They asked me, hey, do you want to go ahead and join and speak up? And I was like, why not? Because that way I get to know and I get to inform all of you the concerns and questions about these projects, so we could get a better understanding of what they do, and analyze them a lot better, right? We can't go ahead and predict whether they're going to be rug pulls or not. Like we talked about a few projects that are probably rug pulls, that are rug pulls, that did rug, that we just don't really know, right? It's all about trying to minimize that and trying to get as much information, try to go off base of that. And when it comes to meme coins, that's what you want to do. You want to be active on Twitter Spaces. You want to know from the community. You want to hear from the community, because that's really the way you can go ahead and stay up form. For example, like Chainlink, like I jumped into this, was doing pretty decent, and then ended up looking like it dumped, and I'm not sure if it was a rug pull or not. So what I'm planning on probably doing is reaching out to the team and seeing what's up. But honestly, I'm almost positive that this is a rug pull at this point. But at the end of the day, this is the only reason why we only invest and what we're willing to lose. I think I only threw in like around $50, so it's not that big of a deal, right? But yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do, right? I don't want to go ahead and when the channel gets bigger, I don't want to go ahead and be talking about rug projects. It's gonna happen, and there's gonna be opportunities that projects and companies come to me and try to get me to promote their project. But my goal is to go ahead and minimize that as low as possible. Even if I'm getting paid or not, I'm always going to go ahead and really look into it and really decide what is going on, because a lot of these projects do go ahead and pay out to go ahead and do this kind of content, or go ahead and have influencers promote their project. With me, I'm not doing it out of that. I'm doing it genuinely because they have always supported my channel. With the Beep team has always supported the channel. They've always been showing love, and that's the reason why. Hey, I appreciate you for coming in, Crypto Febags. Really, really do, man. Glad to see you here. Seems like you're new to the channel, man. Thanks for tuning in. So, and that's the reason why, So my goal overall is, when it comes to these projects, we can't time them all. We don't know which one's going to be a rug pull, which one's not, right? We don't know. We can just go based off what we can do, and that's why we go ahead and lower our risk. I always recommend only throwing in anywhere between $50 to $100, because if the project is really, really successful, $50 to $100 could turn to a couple grand, or even $1 million. You know, I was looking at a PEPE original holder. He threw in about $25, and at $25 turned into $3 million. I'm not saying that's going to happen all the time, but what I'm trying to give you is that perspective of understanding that you don't have to go ahead and throw in 3, 5, 10, 20 grand into these meme coins. I used to do that. You know, I did that last bull run, and I learned from my mistake, and now I'm switching up my strategy, and it's all about adopting. You know, I'd rather throw in 2, 3 grand on XLM, XRP, Cardano, on projects that have real utility. You know, at the end of the day, I think when it comes to these meme tokens in general, or anything that's I consider anything that's a meme when there's such a low supply, right? When there's a higher risk, high reward. I kind of look at them as penny stocks. You're kind of betting and hoping the company is coming through with their promises of what they're saying in order to go ahead and get that early buy-in for that next Apple, right? Or the next Bitcoin. And that's the way I look at meme coins. I look at them more as community driven coins. Hey Candy, glad to see you here. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining, Crypto Feebags. Hopefully I said your name correctly, but I really do appreciate everybody's support. But yeah, talking about that, what I'm going back to is this was unplanned. This whole entire, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's an excuse for me to go live on a Sunday, because honestly, I just can't wait till the weekend ends, because I get excited doing these streams. Like, these streams, to me, it's like getting my dopamine factory going in, you know what I mean? It's like I'm excited to stream. I'm excited for the market. I'm excited to go ahead and see what's going on right now, right? And for me, really that was an excuse for me to go ahead and go live. Honestly, it's to go ahead and put in PEPE 2.0 update, even though there really isn't that much information. But what I could tell you is that it doesn't mean I'm not bullish. There's actually very huge bullish indicators that I want to go ahead and talk to everybody about, and I want you to go ahead and change your perspective, because the last couple weeks have been very hard. You know, I've seen it in the channel. It's a little bit easier for me to understand where the market's heading due to the analytics that I have. For example, looking at what we always talk about, right? Because what I go ahead and preach to this community overall, and my biggest goal is for you to understand how to read and understand the perspective of what I'm talking about, right? And make your own views and your own decisions, whether John's there that day or not, right? Obviously, my goal is to always be here for as long as I can, but what I'm trying to say overall is, like, what if that day I don't live stream, right? My goal is to go ahead and educate you to the point where you know how to read this, and you really don't need to watch the channel anymore, right? And that's kind of the value that I'm looking to go ahead and produce to you, is for you to understand how to do this. At the end of the day, I think one of the biggest things is always getting better, and that's what I do, right? Not because I'm off camera during my times off doesn't mean I'm not trying to become a better person. I look at other YouTubers all the time. You know, I just had a live stream recently, a couple of days ago, with Natoshi and Andy from Bitcoin Census and Rodrigo. I had and he's right here, look. And he's a bigger channel, you know, over 80,000 subscribers. Natalie has over 14,000 subscribers. And they're bigger than me, and I tune in into watching their channels. You know, I tune in into their live streams. Why? They're not exactly in the same space that I do, right? I'm more of a long-term investor, meme coin trader, high risk, high reward. They're a little bit different. They have a lower risk with a lower reward, but they make money constantly, right? And they do more of like Bitcoin trading and all of that. My community is more for like beginners, to welcome new beginners and help them understand how to go ahead and read these charts, how to do this, right? That's really what the goal is, because there's different areas to go ahead and make money. You could either go ahead and hold long term, you know, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, listen to me whenever there's good news, and then just live on with your life, right? And then you have the people that trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies 24/7 on their charts, and they read these patterns and they do all this, and not a lot of people are going to understand that. TA, it's very simple but very hard, you know. Like I mentioned, it's about like 90% of psychology that goes into trading. The rest is some patterns and all that, but at the end of the day, all goes to psychology. It's really all psychology trading. So what I'm trying to tell you overall is that my goal and what I do personally is I'm always improving myself, not only to become a better trader myself, a better investor, but as well to become a better YouTuber, you want to call me, right? A better channel. That way, so I can know how to educate you more, because maybe, you know, Andy or Natalie says something else, and I've learned something new from them, right? And I actually have. I've learned a few things with Andy. I've been talking to him, taking one of his courses. You know, I'm always talking to Natalie as well, always seeing kind of their feedback of what they think about the crypto market, you know, Bitcoin to DXY. Why? Is because I want to go ahead and become a better person overall. You know, I want to become a better trader. I want to become a better student. I want to go ahead and become a better teacher, if you want to call it, right? Because I'm teaching you how to go ahead and analyze this. And that's the way I improve and become better. And I suggest all of you to do the same thing, right? It's to go ahead and learn from what I'm talking about. That way, so you can go ahead and become better. You know, maybe there's going to be one day, and I hope, and that's what I do enjoy with all of you, is that you guys could go ahead and tell me, hey, John, what about this? You know, what about this? What about, let's do this? And that's why I suggest you go ahead and message me on Twitter. I'm pretty active on Twitter. You know, ALTCOIN John. You can go ahead and DM me. We can go ahead and talk. You know, you can tell me about projects that are coming out. I'll check them out. We'll give each other alpha. You know, I'm really building a community, and a Discord is coming soon as well. I wanted to go ahead and mention. So I'm going on a little rant, but I just want to go ahead and tell you that what we do have and what we do in the meme coin sector, it's a very high risk, high reward, and I know it's going to be very rewarding. And I do see some bullishness going into the market right now, and that's what I actually want to go ahead and pull out right now. And it's called the Bitcoin dominance. And I've been talking about this, and if you've heard it, you know, you heard it on the spaces what people are saying. Like I said, I'm not paying them. They're not paying me. It's all mutually. I'm just networking. That was my first time talking to everybody on that Twitter space, right? My first time. Never talked to them. Literally only knew that we were going to do a Twitter space. I decided to have that excuse to stream because I really wanted to stream. And my goal was that I wasn't going to stream. You know, I wasn't going to stream because I wanted to know more about the project before you guys would have came across it. Because if, let's say, the project wasn't too well and it was a complete rug pull, then I didn't want to put you in that situation, right? But I said, you know what? My community's smart enough. My community is very smart because I always educate you on, you know, doing all this. Even prior, like a couple streams back, a couple weeks ago, I got literally rugged on stream. Like, you saw me buying the project and I got rugged in the next couple hours. It happens, right? And I think that's really more of a learning curve, and I think that's what's needed in order to go ahead and learning from others. And that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and put on the excuse to go live in order for me to go live and talk to all of you, because I just couldn't wait till Monday. And as well, so you can go ahead and see what I do behind the scenes when it comes with a lot of these projects. You know, I hop on Twitter spaces, I direct message the developers, I talk to the teams, I ask them questions, and that's the kind of research you have to do when it comes to a lot of these tokens. And he even asked me, you know, Putty, if you're watching this, I would definitely want to go ahead and collab with you, bro. We gotta definitely touch on that. But you know, now my goal is to learn what Putty has to say. You know, he asks, hey John, what do you see on the chart for MLC? Well, I mean, there's not really much to say. You know, this could go multiple ways. This thing could literally just pump forever, and we could hit 1 million, 3 million market cap overnight, but I just don't know. There's not enough data for me. I just wouldn't go ahead and swing trade this right now. I have a small position. I bought in like around this area right here. I'm already in profits, not that much, but a lot of you that I told this project about and did your own research are in profits as well, right? And this is like my first time really going to push it. I am going to make a video about MLC, and like you heard it yourself, you know, right now the channel's small. It's all about the community, always will be. But right now I have the opportunity. How can I grow the channel a lot bigger and quicker and faster, right? It's by supporting other projects such as MLC, BEEP token, and not only providing the community with this kind of information, but also diversifying their knowledge, especially if they're new holders or new buyers into crypto. You know, I go ahead and talk about these projects. Now they see the perspective of how to analyze these markets, and now they're no longer going to be panicking about when moon, right? When this, when that. And that's really what my goal is to go ahead and provide real value, to go ahead and educate you to understand how these markets move, and then you go ahead and get to decide how you could go ahead and do your research on it. Like, is it worth buying? Is this too much of a risk for you right now? How much you want to throw in? Like, I only threw in a few dollars. Like literally, I think I only threw in like $50, literally, because I told everybody on the stream that right now the market was really risky and you just really don't know which project's going to hit, right? So it's better off only investing in anywhere between $50 up to $200 is max that I would say it's worth throwing into. Now, if you see, you know, a longer vision with the project, you feel a little bit bullish, that's when you start throwing in the couple grand, 10 grand, 3 grand, 5 grand, whatever, 20 grand, 30 grand, whatever money you want to throw in, right? But unless you have some insider information that you know the project's going to guaranteed pump, then that's something else. But we don't have any of that kind of information here. If I get wrecked, we all get wrecked, right? If I win, we all win. It's kind of one of those. And that's why I want to show all of you this, so that one day my goal is to just be scrolling down on the stream or on Twitter, and then you guys are shilling me projects, like telling me like, hey John, look, check out this project, like what do you think about this? And that's what makes it not only more entertaining, but as well, now there's multiples. I don't want to say multiples of me's like clones, but now because of the information that I learned from years of experience trading the stock market and years from losing a lot of money, especially the last bull run, now because of what I learned, I could pass that on to you. So when you go ahead and do your research, now you're passing on that research base. Now you're doing your research based on the information that I've taught you, with your little twist to it, and now you're shilling me projects. You see, it's like we're all working together as a team, and that's what the goal is here with this community, is to go ahead and educate everybody that way, because I'm everywhere right now. You know what I mean? I'm over here. Honestly, I didn't feel like waking up early to go ahead and do a Twitter space, but I was like, you know what? This is part of the thing, man. This is part of what it takes to go ahead and find these altcoins or meme coins or whatever the case is. It takes this kind of that's how much it actually takes. A lot of energy. Being on Twitter spaces, communicating with people, networking, meeting new people, you know, doing all of that. And what I'm trying to say overall is that if we could go ahead and stick together and we all help each other out, there's a higher chance in order for us to go ahead and look for other projects a lot quicker than others. You know what I'm saying? So like if 4, 5, 20 of you are like on other 20 different Twitter spaces, and you hop on the stream or you're messaging me on Twitter, on Discord, because the Discord is going to be getting formed very soon. Now you're going to be able to tell me, hey John, like look, check this out. Like I did research on this project. They're talking about this. They're talking about this. This is the market cap. Lock liquidity. Looks solid, bro. Talk to the team. Hopped in the spaces. They have this. Now you push that onto, like, let's say our Discord or our Telegram. Now all the other watchers, subscribers, viewers, now we're able to get that information, and now we're able to go ahead and make our decision a little bit quicker. You know, is it worth buying? Okay, let me go ahead and ape in. And now you have the whole entire community aping in on this one project before it takes off. But if I'm the only one doing that, it's going to be a little bit difficult in order for me to stay in touch with all these projects, right? So that's what I really encourage everybody to do, is to really go ahead and research projects. You know, whatever value you see, comment down below on any of the projects that you truly believe there's value, and we'll go ahead and do TA on it live, and I'll genuinely tell you what I believe in and what I don't. I genuinely believe in MLC because of the community. I don't know what the chart's going to do, but I believe in the vision because of how, if you notice on that space, it kind of makes you analyze with what the developer and team have in mind. You know, he's very passionate about what he does, and when someone's very passionate about what they do, they're willing to go ahead and do whatever it takes to go ahead and get their project to go ahead and succeed in the right way, right? He's doing, you know, giveaways to the communities. I know some of you have already been rewarded by giveaways. I haven't been rewarded. I'm kind of almost like, can I get rewarded? Because I'm like in the Twitter, I've kind of shielded their project a bit, but I haven't gotten rewarded, right? It doesn't matter. I think it's even better this way because I don't feel obligated to jump into a project or talk about a project if I truly do not believe in it, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. You know, a lot of you have already been given a giveaway for shilling MLC. You know, because that's what the developer's doing. He's giving back to the community. Only 128 holders. A new video will be coming out on Mello. Now I'm going to go ahead and read some comments. Crypto Feedback says, big money on higher market caps, pocket change at memes, it's life backs. 100%. You know, $1,000 on, let's just say for example, on Bitcoin, it's not going to be life-changing money. Is it going to make you a couple grand? Yes. It might make you 3 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand. But with meme coins, look at it as your lottery ticket. I know a lot of people shit on meme coins. A lot of people like have this bad perspective of meme coins because there's always rugs and all of that, and the influencers are probably not the best either. And it has a very bad name when they're like, oh, you're a meme coin trader. Yeah, they kind of give you like that. Like the respect is not the same as if, oh, I'm a technical Bitcoin analyst. You know what I mean? It's like you get more respect being a TA Bitcoin guy than a shitcoin, which I kind of am. You know, I'm a shitcoin kind of guy. And I feel like the respect level in the space, and it makes sense because meme coins always rug, you know what I mean? We always have a lot of bad actors in the space, but not because there's bad actors in the space doesn't mean that everybody's like that, you know? It's all about making your own decision, learning from your mistakes, and moving forward. And what I like to go ahead and push, yeah, I do get contacted by meme coins and other projects all the time to go ahead and get paid to shill the projects, and I've declined a lot of the offers because if I don't believe in it, I'm just not going to do it. I just really don't care. And with these tokens that we talk about, whether it's PEPE 2.0, if I didn't believe in PEPE 2.0 trust, I wouldn't be making videos on PEPE 2.0. It's almost like my whole channel is dedicated to PEPE 2.0. Like all my PEPE 2.0 videos do very good. The rest do okay. PEPE 2.0 videos always do good, you know? And there's two things right here. It's either PEPE 2.0 does really well and we make a lot of money, or PEPE 2.0 doesn't do what we all expected it to do, and we just learn from our mistakes and we just move forward and do on. It's either going to be two things. It's either we're going to make a lot of money and the channel's going to blow up, and we're going to be the next trending channel. I already see that. We're very fast growing. We literally got over 60 subs these last couple of days, so it's crazy. Channel's growing by very, very fast. So I can imagine what it's going to grow like when we are in a bull market, right? And my goal is to go ahead and educate my whole entire community, because you are my community. You know, I want you to go ahead and have that personal connection with me, where you could go ahead and message me, ask me a question. Hey John, what do you feel about this? You know, how can I get a hold of you? You know, you can reach me through Twitter. You know, over time it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but what I could definitely go ahead and say is that my goal is to go ahead and have a little bit more of a personal reach with my community, because I truly believe in what I'm doing. You know, I truly believe in the videos that I talk about. I believe in this whole entire space overall. But I think overall the biggest thing is being really well educated, because there's other channels out there that you could go ahead and see that maybe might not have the same kind of information. And that's just the only reason why I know a lot. And keep this in mind, the only reason why I know a lot is because I've been trading for a while. I've been trading stocks and options for a while, since I was young. Like literally, like since I was like 16 or 17, I was already like fascinated by crypto and becoming an investor, you know? And that's really where it started. So I was already like reading books, doing all of that, educating myself, that as soon as I turned 18, I opened up my first brokerage account, you know? And that's the reason why I would say that I might have a little bit more information. I'm a little bit more diversified, because I have a little bit more of experience on me through trial and failure. You know, I've had multiple businesses, they failed, they've succeeded, and my career changes have been different. You know what I mean? I have very, very different career changes, and one of the biggest one is I've always been in sales. You know, I've always been a salesperson. So for me, networking, meeting new people, talking to new people, learning new things is like one of the easiest things, you know, which is a whole entire investment on its own too. And I was never that person. I became that person because I read and I listened to people that were successful. You know what I mean? I listened to mentors such as, you know, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, which a lot of people might not like, but a lot of these people have something very good and something in common, and that they talk about, you know. And I took courses, I educated myself, I read books, and that's the reason why I'm the person who I am today. You know, it's not really through I was born this way. It was really through trial and error, you know, and educating myself. Knowledge is key. I almost feel like Ty Lopez when he's like with his Lamborghini with all the books. And literally, like, life has handed me a lot of things too, you know, and it's all been through experience. And that's why I know what I am talking about like most of the time. I don't want to say 99% of the time, but I always educate myself. I'm always listening to other people. I'm always listening to how I can become a better person, because I'm very hard on myself that way, and that could be a good or bad trait. But what I'm trying to tell you overall is that education is key to everything. And a lot of people might be like, oh, like, how is it that you know all this? It's because I do this on my free time. I enjoy this. I read a lot of books, and it took me a lot to go ahead and get the proper mindset to be able to navigate in life in general, and with all those skill sets that I've got through life, even though I know I'm so young, but I could definitely say that I've had a lot of successful and a lot of failure projects, and that's the reason why I know. And with that being said, is that experience is the reason why I understand a lot of this. I remember being that one person when I never understood, like, why does that person have that huge house? Why does that person have that nice car? Why does that person have that nice watch? How can I become that person, right? Asking the question why. Why do they have that and I don't? And that's what really drove me into this passion of doing all this. And when it became with investing, it was a similar concept. It's like I always imagine and visualize my life being where I can just wake up, go to my in-home office, go on my computer, and work. What kind of work? I don't know. I just knew I wanted to make money at the time. And moving forward, I got to experience what it was like, living that dream. And once I was able to do that, I was like, dude, this is really cool. This is what I always dreamed of when I was younger. And for me, internet money was always a thing that I enjoyed, right? So I tried all the internet kind of money concepts that really didn't hit me. And one thing that did really hit me was trading. I enjoyed it, even though I've lost a lot of money, and I've also made a lot of money. I still enjoy this space. It's like a love and hate relationship. It's kind of crazy, honestly, now that I think about it. And overall, what I could go ahead and tell you, if I could go ahead and reset myself back when I was like in high school and I started investing, I would have been having a little bit more of that mindset of it's okay to risk a lot because I'm younger, but also to go ahead and have a nice little safety bag. Like it's okay investing, having $1,000 or whatever the case is amount saved where it's not touched, and I'm investing in these longer term projects, right? And then have the riskier assets. And I wish I would have done that because I was just full on risk. I was just a full on degen. And and you learn from your mistakes, and that's why I'm able to analyze the markets the way I'm able to analyze. It's all through trial and error, and that pretty much I'm passing you on all that information. So I would really, really, really appreciate it, all of you pay attention and listen very closely to everything that I say, because the goal is to go ahead and build a very, very strong community, because it's all about community, right? I'm telling you, projects, community, right? What do you think is going to happen when we have one of the strongest communities where we're educating each other every day with no egos attached? Because that's one of the biggest things, and one of my biggest failures in lives was always having an ego behind, right? And I think that's why I failed so much in life. Honestly, I could have probably reduced it, but it was because I always had an ego, right? And life finally had humbled me enough that I was like, you know what? I think I had enough of this. I think I'm just going to humble myself regardless whether I'm successful or whether I'm in my worst part in life, right? It's all about staying neutral and being able to adapt to your circumstances. And that's what we talk about in this live stream. We talk about adopting to your circumstances of your trading style. Right now, it looks like meme coin season is going to be starting, and that's why I'm extremely bullish on PEPE 2.0, and I will continue to until I become bearish. And I'm telling you, you know what? I don't believe in this anymore. We're not doing this. But we go ahead, and I'm sorry about the little tantrum that I went into, but I really want to go ahead and push that in order for all of us to be united, right? One of the biggest things they always say, one of the best ways people could take over is by being united. And we're not here to take over anything, right? We're just here to become a lot more knowledgeable and be that like elite team of group of people that we could go ahead and share each other's knowledges. Is that even a word? Knowledge. You know what I mean? That's what the goal is overall, is in order to go ahead and pass on my knowledge to you, and you pass on your knowledge to me. And it's a whole entire group of like-minded individuals that get to share their passion and their knowledge to what you have experienced in your life, businesses, whatever it is, right? It's all about connections. It's all about who you know. It's not about so much about what you know. And that's one of the craziest things. And a lot of people might not be passionate here in crypto as much as I am, right? But I can definitely say that we do have one thing in common, and that's making money, right? We all want to make money. I want to make money. I already showed you the kind of house I want to buy, right? Keep that mindset in your goal and understand moving forward when there's red in the market to remember that goal and what you're going through in life, and know it's just temporary. Trust me, whatever situation you're in life right now, even at the darkest, it's only temporary. It's only there to make you a stronger person overall. And if we could go ahead and capture not just PEPE 2.0, but we're able to capture multiple PEPE 2.0s during a meme coin season, and we're able to make, trust me guys, we're going to make over $10,000 on a lot of these projects when the meme coin season starts. And I'm not talking about these projects particularly, I'm talking about meme coin season in general. We're going to be making over 10,000 plus from what we're doing. And this is the reason why education is key right now, because once we start making all that money, don't do the same mistake I did last bull run. Keep on holding the bag, listen to the community, do all this, do all that, diamond hand to the moon. No, we're not doing none of that. If we're making a good grip of money off of these meme coins, I already told you on live, I'm selling once PEPE 2.0 hits new all-time highs, or it gets closer to new all-time highs and doesn't have the same momentum, I'm selling about 90% of my bags. I'm taking profits. I don't know about you, but I already know what kind of car I'm gonna get me, what kind of watch I'm gonna buy me. My money's already pretty much spent. All I'm doing is just waiting for the money to come, right? And if it doesn't come, oh well, it doesn't matter because I'm diversified. But if it does come, trust me, I already know the car I want to buy. I know the vacations I want to take, and I really encourage everybody to have that mindset, because when the market's down, you're not going to be too encouraged to put your knowledge into this. I've seen decrease into my channel, about 50% decrease on views, watch time, and everything. Why? Because the market's red. No one cares about crypto when the market's red. They only care when it's green. And do you see what I'm trying to tell you? It's like athletes train literally during their on season and their off season, and they probably train harder on their off season. And you have to look at it this kind of way. This is no game. This is no. Don't take this as a light hobby. You need to be educating yourself all the time in your free time around your schedule if you really want to be successful in this space. Unless you want to be that person that always jumps into a project and always gets rugged or loses money and always asks themselves why am I always losing money? Why can I not find the next Shibas? Why can I not find the next Pepes? You know what I mean? Because you're not educating yourself. You just want people to go ahead and tell you what to buy, which I don't suggest you to do. You need to be educated yourself. So when we start making all this money during this meme coin season, we're gonna start jumping into projects and putting and adding to our bags, such as Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, a little bag on Shiba. I think Shiba's gonna do a decent. Avalanche, Bitcoin Cash, But if you don't know about any of this, and once you start making the money and you don't know how to duplicate your money after that, and you're relying on meme coins forever, trust me, meme coins and altcoins and investments are life-changing money, right? But it requires patience, understanding what you're doing, knowing what you're doing, and most importantly, understanding trends. The trends don't go on forever. What might be hot today might not be hot 2-3 weeks or even a month from now. So it's all about being able to adopt. And that's why I kind of gave you that little circumstance of that talk of what I just told you right now, that all of this has to do with, as long as you have a plan and goal with this in mind, you're able to go ahead and succeed in everything in life, not just investing in crypto. Let's go ahead and read the comments. So I'm sorry, I went on a tantrum on that. Kind of go a little too crazy. I'm very passionate, as you guys could tell. I'm very passionate about what I talk about. And hopefully lighting's good. I'm looking at lighting. Lighting does look a lot better. I had to fix my camera. It looked like the lighting was all terribly off. But let's go ahead and read the comments. Candy says, yeah, make sure to go ahead and smash the like button. That really does support me a lot, guys. You don't understand how big a like button actually makes my day. So if you're having a great day, go ahead and smash that like button. I hope you've been good, Candy. Haven't seen you in a while. Crypto feedback says big money on higher market caps, pocket change and memes. Yup, Natoshi be saying that too. Crypto live bags. You hip to the Harry Potter meta? Yeah, bro, I actually am. And you know what's the craziest thing? If you actually go back all the way to my channel, one of the beginning of the videos, I was talking about Harry Potter Obama literally before it took off, and I ended up cleaning my browser settings because I had some issues with my cookies where YouTube wasn't loading for whatever reason, and I had to clear it out. And when I cleared it out, it deleted from my favorites list, but I called it out around over here. And I completely forgot about the project until it started trending up again, and look at that massive pump that I had. I had a massive pump, which is over 19,000%. And yeah, I am into this meta. I believe Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 EU is going to go up higher, and it's not about the name. I know the name's ridiculous, but look at the supply. It has a little bit under 1 billion, and right now we're at 181 million market cap, so that's insane. And the other project, now that I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of alpha, and reach out to me on Twitter, bro. I have an alpha group right now that's like literally like it's free. It's exclusive for all of you that are new to the channel, where we could go ahead and give each other this alpha. But the other alpha that I just gave out yesterday is actually this one right here, and this one's called. It has been doing really good. This one's called Harry Potter Obama Amy Rose 69 EU. And I jumped in yesterday around this spot right here. And I was actually in a Twitter space, and Ben.eth joined. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But I got in under 400 holders. I think it was a little bit under 400 holders. And it had nice little pumps yesterday. Some even going as high as like 250%. So like that's like a 2.5x. After right away, so I think this might go higher, and this one does actually have a pretty lower supply than all of them so far that I've looked at. This one is at 100 million supply. Yeah, 100 million supply. So I don't even know what the market cap is, but it has 100 million supply. So this could realistically hit $1. Realistically, it could hit $1. And the one that actually did was Harry Potter Obama. This one's Harry Potter Obama Pac-Man 8 EU. And I called this one on my stream around here. I didn't jump in because I told myself that I was going to be done investing in meme coins right now because I'm over leveraged. And look at this pump. Like if I would have jumped in right here, that would have been a nice little 7x. And this one actually did hit $1. This one hit $1.29, almost $1.30, and their ticker symbol is XRP. Like I'm wondering if they're imagine this going up higher than what XRP is. This one has the same supply of 1 million. So imagine if this one, Harry Potter Obama, this one, the other one, does something similar to XRP. Realistically, this one could hit $1. And this one's like I told you. This one's called Harry Potter Obama Amy Rose 69 EU. Contract ends in 933B with only currently right now at 510 holders with a total market cap of $51,000. So this one's a high risk, high reward, but this is almost a no-brainer. Another one I want to go ahead and push out there before I forget. I've been talking about this one a lot too. Ticker symbol Z Cash. This one quite crazy as well. Yeah, Draco. This one's called, let me go ahead and check, hold on. Weird name too. Draco Mafio DeSantis Mario 420 EU. And this one, I was calling it out around over here, around this area right here. This one has a total market cap of 267,000. A billion supply. Supply is a little bit higher, but I think it could definitely go ahead and push up a lot higher with only 526 holders. So right now it is looking pretty good. I was testing this Fibonacci because I've been trying to learn something new, and I've learned this from Andy from Bitcoin Senses. But after a call, I told him to go ahead and go a little bit over this a little bit more. So if I'm doing this correctly, and I think I did, because so far it is holding that 618 area right here of resistance. and it has been bouncing back. It did obviously dump down a little bit lower than that, but I think that still confirms that it's bullish, right? I don't know, but I think this could go a lot higher, especially during this meme coin season, so be unaware of that. Ticker symbol Z Cash. Contract ends in 4106 with a total market cap of 267,000. So this one's a little bit higher than the one I just told you, but I think these are definitely worth putting in some money, whether it's $100, $200. I wouldn't suggest no more than $1,000 if you have a confirmation that it's going to pump. But keep in mind, with meme coins, they get a lot of more fake outs than anything, so I'd be very, very extra cautious. But if you're okay losing $1,000, and to you $1,000 is like $1, well then yeah, go for it. Throw in $1,000 in all these projects I just told you about. But if you're limited of money and you don't really have much to invest or throw in every other day or every couple days, I would just say just throw in about $100 to $50 on these projects, because if they succeed, you could turn it into a couple grand, and risking $50 to $100 and making a couple grand is totally worth it. Crypto says, smart moves. I do the same. Get 2 to 3 strong fundamentals, technical, experienced traders. It's helping me. Yeah, 100%. That's what you got to do. You got to learn from the best, right? and like I've admitted, Natoshi's really good at what she does. She's a way better TA analyst than me. And same thing with Andy, and same thing with Rodrigo. They're way better traders, and they're way better technical analysts. Obviously, I have my own little thing, like I told you, meme coins. That's my thing, meme coins, long-term investing, being able to read the white paper, being able to analyze these kind of things. I think my TA is pretty good. I don't think it's the worst. I don't think it's the best, but I do think my TA it's pretty decent. And my TA is more of a fundamentals, right? I read the boring stuff. What is the Fed's balance sheet? What is the debt market doing? What are interest rates? How is war affecting whatever situation we're in? And not a lot of traders put that into action. They mostly just go trade off like whatever chart or pattern they see. Yeah, I would definitely say there are a lot better traders than me, 100%, and a lot better TA analysts. So you got to learn from the best. Gotta learn from the best. Candy says, sorry if you were talking to me, I didn't respond, I was vacuuming. I hope you had fun doing that. John for president. Definitely would not want to become president. It's too much. Too much. I wouldn't mind being president on my own Discord, right? Crypto the future. Yeah, 100%. Crypto is the future. Candy says, hey, John is buying me a beautiful house in the woods. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Could be it, right? Could be it. They say never, so it might work. What up? He is him. MLC, yes. VB, MLC, yes. Let's go. And then Candy said, it's been great, John. Busy week with doctor appointments, vet appointments, school starting back, etc. Sorry I haven't been here, but I'm ready this week. Hey, no worries, Candy. You got to do what you got to do. For me, I'm fortunate that I could do crypto full time, so I'm a little bit more on this. But don't worry, handle your business. I know what it's like. And hopefully, all those doctor appointments and all those vet visits went really well. Hopefully it's all good. They were just, checkups, because I have a dog myself, so I know going to the vets are probably a little bit more of the stressful kind of side of things, MLC, yes. Addicted Marshmallows. What's up, dude? What is up? See, I'm telling you, most bullish community. I'm telling you, I had to leave the space because I was having some issues. I don't know what was going on. I got rugged a lot of times, so I didn't mean to leave the space randomly. I am going to reach out to Mello and tell him, but I didn't purposely do that. Just to give you a heads up, I just wasn't able to join back. Crypto says, Harry Potter meta crazy. You think the OG Bitcoin 200 million market cap right now? Is it? Last time I checked, it was down. The original Bitcoin. There was actually one before this one. So like So the one we just talked about, right? This is not the original. This one came out in May. The original one came out last bull run. That was like the original Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu, which actually ended up being surpassed. But this one's currently at 182,000. And I think right now, literally a couple minutes ago on stream, we said 130 or 150. And right now, it just, yeah, I think it was 130. Now, right now, it's back at 182 million market cap. So for me personally, I would only be trading this if it was if I was swing trading this with leverage. With leverage still, I would still do that. I don't think it's on MEXC, so or else I would show you my link, but I really wish they were. Whatever platform they are, I have to go ahead and check, because I would definitely like to go ahead and leverage trade this, because this is like an easy, I think this is going to hit 50 cents. It's very doable. I think a dollar is going to be squeezing a little bit, but it's still doable. I think 50 cents to a dollar is very, very doable. Not going to be crazy amounts of money, especially if you're buying at 18 cents to a dollar. Let's see how much of a pump that would be. That would be about a 4x from right now. From 18 cents to a dollar would be about a 4x. So to me, in my opinion, I think Harry Potter Obama, I would have like a little bag in here, maybe swing trade it, especially if you could swing trade it with leverage. But like for me personally, to go ahead and kind of bag hold this a little bit, I think for me it's too much of a high risk. You know, it's a little bit of a high risk, but it might just be worth throwing some money into, you know, now that I'm actually thinking about it. Because I've been talking about it very heavily since I think over here, and since that it's only been about a 4x. You know what I mean? So like if you threw in $1,000, it's about $4,000. It's not that much money, but it's a decent amount. But that's about like a 30-day period, so almost about a month to go ahead and convert $1,000 into $4,000 or $3,000. It's not that bad. Will go to $1 billion market cap. I think it's doable. Yeah, I think $1 billion market cap is very, very doable, and I think this is going to be the next trend. See, this is the thing with DeFi, guys and gals. DeFi moves very, very fast. One day is dog coins, another day is frog coins, another day is the Harry Potter Obama coins, and that's the phase we're in right now. We're in the Harry Potter Obama phase. I thought this would have already died. I thought this would have already been over with, but for whatever reason, people are continuing to push this meta even further. And with that being said, take a look at those projects that I mentioned. Zcash, this other one, Bitcoin, Obama Rose. All of these right here, I think, will go ahead and pump even further, especially with meme coin season being around the corner. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Let's go ahead and go back to reading some comments. Heartworm, shot time. He is fine. Well, that's good to hear that he is fine. And I'm fine now. Had basal cell on my scalp and had surgery in May. It was rough, but it's all gone and I'm doing well. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better, Candy. And, you know, it's all about recovery. So just really focus on recovering. Don't stress out too much about these markets. But I think overall, markets are doing good, you know. Crypto says, I got told about the OG at less than 100K. I faded hard, but I just couldn't find an entry. Yeah, see, Crypto, the problem is with a lot of these tokens is that you can't go ahead and decide or tell when the top and when the bottom's in. And that's why I always suggest only throwing in $50 to $100 to go ahead and test the waters, because you don't know if the project's completely done with, if the project is still alive and is still going to push forward. You really don't know what's going to happen. And that's why sometimes when I kind of FOMO into a lot of these projects, I just throw in an amount that I'm okay, you know, losing, you know, because with this, like you mentioned, I thought I was waiting for a better entry too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been eyeing it since over here, and it was already at a higher market cap. And I was like, nah, I don't think it's gonna surpass $1 million. Next, thing you know, it hits 10 million. I was like, nah, it's gonna dump. It's not gonna pass 10 million. And it just kept on pumping. So what I would suggest, obviously not financial advice, but let's say if you faded in at 100,000, right? At that 100,000 market cap. let's say it was right here. You're not sure when to buy in, right? But let's say you only threw in 100 to 200 bucks. Well, you've left it there. If you lost it, you'll be like, whatever, it was only 200 bucks. But then if you see this pump, you're gonna be like, damn, dude, like, I think this might be an entry after this push right here. And you're like, nah, I think it's gonna dump, and you're still holding. By now, right here, after this third leg up, you should have already been able to analyze that this was gonna continue to go up, based on the hype in the community, right? And that's when maybe this $100 right here that you would have thrown in, or 200 bucks, would have turned into an 8x, which would have been $100 into $800. And now, after, if you didn't capture it on this dip, but the second dip, you could have now gone with $20,000 or $30,000, because now you pretty much got the confirmation that we will continue to go back up even higher. You might have, yeah, you know, it would have been nice if you would have thrown in $10,000 here and would have captured, you know, a 2,000%, which is a 20x, which would have been like what, 200,000 or more. It would have been nice, but the thing is, you really can't go ahead and capture this unless you have a very high risk tolerance, or you know there's insider trading that you know of, that you know for sure that if you were to put in 100 grand here, that this was going to do what it was going to do. Trust me, if I knew this project was going to go up this high, I would have freaking even looked for money, dude. I would have been asking people like, hey, you know, let's go ahead and put together $300,000. And trust me, I would have came up with that money somehow, and I would have jumped in right here if I knew that this project was going to do this and be this high. Because imagine, like I mentioned, this is over 21,000%. So I think that might be 2,000%. So that would have been a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure a lot of millionaires were probably minted off Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10. What's up, Andrew? Andrew says PEPE2 is dead. I don't think so, bro. Yeah, bro, crypto, the dumps on on meme coins is ridiculous. Like, for example, take a look at this. Hey, what's up, Tillery? Glad to see you here, bro. Long time no see. Yeah, MLC's doing good. Yeah, 100%. You really just can't predict a lot of these tokens, honestly. It's really unpredictable. For example, like Andrew's saying that that Pepe 2.0 is dead, and he could be right, but I highly respectfully disagree with you. And I went over multiple reasons why I disagree with people saying that Pepe 2.0 is dead. I've made a lot of money on Pepe 2.0. I've also lost a lot of money, and considering the fact that I've also lost a lot more money than I made money these last couple weeks, months with Pepe 2.0, I'm still very bullish. And it's not because I'm getting emotional because I've lost money, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and I understand the risks of the reward, but it's very simple, you know. I jumped into Pepe 2.0 right here, around right here, actually at the top. It was like literally like right here in between. I jumped in right here. I jumped in the middle on Pepe 2.0. Because I miss original Pepe, by the way. Then I put in only like $100, I think, or something like that, or a couple $100, and I was like, damn, this is doing good. And then I threw in a couple grand right here, and as soon as I did that, it dumped. I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, I'm not gonna look at my wallet. It literally dumped about like 80%, as soon as I bought it even bigger, and it dumped. And I was like, dude, whatever, I believe in this narrative. I believe in it. I'm not going to sell. A few days later, hits 95 million market cap, literally in the next couple days. And that was over an over 10x right there from where I bought it. I made some money, and then after I made some, because I got too greedy, yeah, we have to remember, don't be too greedy, because the money that I made that day wasn't enough, which was actually probably better than what most traders make in a couple months. But I was like, you know what, it's not good enough, and I placed another order right here, and I went long here on MEXC, and thinking that this was gonna pump even higher. And I was like, dude, if I was able to make this much money today, imagine how much money I'll make in like tomorrow. So I actually, you know, took profits, and I ended up jumping back in right here, thinking that it was going to go up, but it was a clear head and shoulders pattern, which I ignored because you just can't predict it with these meme coins. You just don't know. This thing could have literally just could have been trending up like this. And you would never know. But unfortunately, it was a strong head and shoulders pattern, and it ended up dumping. And it ended up actually dumping about, to be exact, from this bottom, 93%. So if you bought it anywhere right here, you should be down about 93% of your bags. For me, luckily, I told my community, all those that have been watching, I know Tillery has been a long viewer when it came to this Pepe 2.0 content, but I started being bearish on Pepe 2.0 right here. And I broke even most of my money. I broke even about most of my money, probably only profited a couple $100 after that. And I ended up selling my bag right here because I knew it was going to go down. And it ended up dumping from this call out that I did. It was roughly about an 86% dump. So what does that mean is that now not only am I a little bit more diversified into more riskier assets, and I got rug pulled on a couple, but now I ended up buying in these bottoms right here with a lower risk. So the money that I was risking right here is nothing compared to the money that I'm risking right here. The money that I'm risking right here, not only will I make more money, but I'm also risking a lot less money. So to me, I'm bullish the fact that I still decided to buy. And like I mentioned, it's very clear with the narrative that is being played with Pepe 2.0. I'm not bullish on Pepe 2.0 yet. I'm still bearish. I'm not going to become bullish until we go ahead and break this area of resistance, because I think this is a very important part to go ahead and take a look at. And we obviously need more volume and pick up, but I'm honestly okay with being patient. I'm okay waiting a couple months and making a couple grand. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I'm also okay with it losing that money. I'm okay losing that money. My life is not going to change. It's not going to become any worse than what it already is if I lose the money that I invested into Pepe 2.0. My risk is not there. I'm really not emotional to this money. If I lose it, I lose it. It is what it is. But if I make money out of it, like, I'm gonna have a nice paycheck, and I definitely already know the watch I'm gonna buy and the car I'm gonna buy. Probably might just get a watch. Honestly, it's a lot less. It's a lot less to deal with. Pretty much the watch I want's the price of a car. So, but what I'm trying to say either way is I already know what I'm gonna do with my money as soon as I get it. But honestly, with this bull run that's going on with this meme coin season, I might just save a little, probably like buy myself something not too expensive, but something that I've always wanted, and then invest the rest into either altcoins or more shit coins and trade the rest. But this for me, even I'm only going based off the previous low and the previous high. Even from this low right now, and let's say it hits the same thing. Let's say it hits the same top again, or even lower. This is going to be a 14x. 14 to a 20x of my money, of what I put in. It's not going to be life-changing money for me, but it's going to be a nice little paycheck for me that I'm going to be okay with. And that's only on one project. That's not including all the other projects that we jump into and we invest. But Pepe 2.0 is the only meme coin that I'm heavily over leveraged on. Like, way too over leveraged, that I shouldn't be that leveraged, but it is what it is, you know? I believe in what I'm talking about. And with that being said, even if I'm wrong, I'm okay to admit that I'm wrong, and all the videos are still going to be here in order for me to reflect and have some self-reflection of what I did wrong and how I could improve moving down later on in the future. But I truly do believe that Pepe 2.0 will go ahead and pump. It's literally in the charts. It's very clear. Pepe 2.0, it's pumps with Pepe the original one. You see Pepe 2.0, and then you see Pepe the original one. It moves very similar. It literally pumps and dumps whenever it does. So in order for me to go ahead and change my perspective is only if the market doesn't pick up. And with what I mentioned is that with Bitcoin dominance, and I'm going to go over this again because I'm sure a lot of you probably missed this information that's very important. If we go over to Shiba Inu, and we see the day Shiba Inu launched, it launched back in July of 2021, right? So the last bull run. before the bull run, actually. So before the last bull run. If you go ahead and compare this to the Bitcoin dominance chart, look at where Bitcoin dominance topped. It topped on July 1st to be exact, I think it is. And Shiba Inu was created July 5th. So what happened when Bitcoin dominance topped? Well, when Bitcoin dominance topped on July, it started dumping. It tried testing those areas again, and it failed. It kept on failing all the way down to December. So it failed all the way from here to here. You see Shiba, you go ahead and compare the chart to where it started to pump. It's super, super obvious, and I'm okay with your opinion. I don't mind it. If you think Pepe 2.0 is dead, so be it, bro. It's dead. I mean, that's your opinion, but I'm not disagreeing with you. It could be dead. I'm not agreeing actually, I am disagreeing with you. In my opinion, it's dead. So I'm agreeing with you in my opinion. Because if you're right, then you're right? But I'm disagreeing with personally, in my opinion, I'm disagreeing with your opinion. Because at the end of the day, your opinion is just an opinion, and so is mine, right? But what we can both lie about or deny or, turn left eye on is that when Pepe 2.0 began to pump, as you can see, it started around September, around this time frame right here. Let's circle this whole entire area. This whole entire area. That's when Pepe 2.0, or sorry, not Pepe, Shiba made new all-time highs. Made new all-time highs all the way from over here. Millionaires were made there. I'm not saying Pepe 2.0 is going to make millionaires. I'm sure it probably already did, and it probably will make some. But looking at that chart that I just showed you with Shiba, look at the Bitcoin dominance. What is it following? What is it following? When did it start pumping? When did it start dumping? October. It dumped from July, August, September, October, November, and December. Bitcoin dominance went down. And what was going on when Bitcoin dominance was going down? Shiba was getting ready to moon. Shiba took off, to be exact, on October 4th. Shiba took off. Shiba took off on October 4th, while Bitcoin dominance was going down. Like, I don't know how much more bullets you could get on with that information that I'm showing you. Like they always say, humans lie, people don't, or people lie, numbers don't. People lie, data doesn't. Sometimes data could be manipulated, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is the data here is clear, right? The data here is clear, and we see the point when Bitcoin dumped back in 2021 and how people were already losing interest in Bitcoin and meme coins were taking off. Shiba made millionaires around this area. If Bitcoin dominance, usually the last couple of years, we always go ahead and get rejected. We touch it, we get rejected. We touch it, we get rejected. For whatever reason, Bitcoin this time broke that resistance a little bit, not too high. It slightly broke it. For whatever case that is, right? Doesn't mean that we can continue to go with Bitcoin dominance continue going up. That's when the actual bull run season will continue. But if this is all still tied up to Bitcoin dominance, which could not be, I don't know, because we broke the strong area of resistance. Now the question is, would it be able to hold the strong area of support? Because remember, support becomes resistance. This area that was hard to break now becomes the level of the floor. So now to go, and because I'm watching this on the monthly, if we end the month in August and we fall below it, guys, it's clear that meme coin season has started. And it's clear that these meme coins will go ahead and begin to pump starting September. And we're going to sell about 90% of our bags. We're not going to diamond hold a lot of these projects because there's a season to everything of this. After all of that happened, Shiba topped literally on October 27th. October 27th is when Shiba topped, and it just dumped from there on. It just dumped. And that's what could happen. I'm not saying it's exactly gonna be a sell-off, but we have to sell off everything by October 27th. But what I'm saying is that there could be a similar scenario where we will have to go ahead and sell around that time. And it's obvious with what is going on. Obviously, if the Bitcoin dominance changes, my whole entire perspective will change. But I will still be bullish on Pepe 2.0. But my perspective might change, and I might not be bullish anymore. I don't know. I have to know. I have to wait until mid-September to tell you and tell you, hey guys, you know what? Yeah, Pepe 2.0 is not going to happen. So far right now, I'm extremely bullish still, because if this narrative does play out with the Pepe narrative and with the Bitcoin dominance narrative, it's going to look very nice. And if we could go ahead and surpass 100 million market cap, well then I'm going to make more money than what I expected to make. But the money that I'm expecting to make on Pepe 2.0 is going to be decent money. It's going to be okay money, you know? It's not going to be too crazy. It's going to allow me to buy me a decent watch. That's what it's going to allow me to do. But if it goes up higher, like it hits $1 billion, fuck, dude. That shit's going to allow me to buy multiple watches. So either way, I'm being very optimistic and realistic with my approach that Pepe 2.0 could hit a 12x. That's very realistic. This is not no hype shit. 12x to 10x is very, very doable, especially in the meme coin space. Just like 80 to 90% dumps are normal in the meme coin space. I really do believe 12x is very doable. If we do break beyond 20 or 12 or 20x, well then that's another story we could talk about. But first, we need to go ahead and see, will Pepe 2.0 be able to carry on and break those previous areas of resistance that we were once really looking at very, very closely? And that's what we all have to go ahead and keep in mind. So with all of that being said, I'm so bullish on Pepe 2.0 until my perspective changes on that, which it could. I think there's going to be a short squeeze going on, and that's why I'm bullish. Trust me, like, I know when I see a short squeeze. Like, I really wish I knew the data behind this and how many shorts are on here, but I can tell you there's a lot of people shorting this. And once we see this movement break above this right here, we're going to see a lot of people FOMOing in and a lot of whales breaking in, because this is their sign. Their sign is right here. The bigger whales are going to jump in right here. So if there is a short squeeze and we do break above that blue square and we go up even higher, not only are shorts going to get squeezed out and get liquidated, but also you will be having a lot of FOMO kicking in from people jumping back in thinking this is going to hit 3 billion or whatever the case is. And that's why I'm really, really bullish with Pepe 2.0, and my perspective's still not going to change. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the comments. Crypto says, depends on the community, honestly, whether a coin survives or not. Shiba is the rare survivor that survived the rug. New dev and community kept shit till Elon mooned them boys. Yeah, 100%. But see, the thing is with Shiba, it was, I believe it was a contract renounced pretty much. It was a community-driven project. And Pepe 2.0 is a contract renounced. So even if the dev leaves, this project is going to move on without them. It's all about community, and that's what happens when it comes to a lot of these meme coins. I'm not comparing Pepe 2.0 with Shiba. I'm just comparing the market. I'm comparing Bitcoin dominance with Shiba. That's all I'm doing, comparing Bitcoin dominance with Shiba. I'm not comparing Shiba with Pepe 2.0. All I'm saying is that, actually to an extent I am, because Shiba wasn't the original meme coin. Dogecoin was the original one. Shiba copied, Dogecoin copied Shiba, and Pepe copied Shiba. And now Pepe is the top leading frogs of the meme coins, and Pepe 2.0 is the second leading, unless there's another one that you guys want to go ahead and show me. But so far, Pepe 2.0 is the second leading Pepe frog, if I'm not mistaken. I got in at 776. I'm ready for a pump. Nice, Candy. True that, Candy. That's what it's for, Dan. My brother's coming over and is going to barbecue. I don't have to cook today. Nice. John, do you have a site where you watch the buy and sell signals? Yeah, so the buy and sell signals will be on Pepe 2. Yeah, Dex Tools. Sorry, it's called Dex Tools, bro. It's called Dex Tools, or it's called Etherscan, where you could go ahead and check the transfers that go in and go out. That's pretty much like the buy and sells. You could also check right here on the Etherscan, which is connected. It's called dextools.io. You just type in the ticker symbol, or you type in the contract address if you're trading like on the DeFi market, like on Uniswap, 1inch, and all that. But if you're trading on an exchange like MEXC, go ahead and use my MEXC link down below. You can leverage trade up to 200x. You could go ahead and see the buy and sell orders directly on MEXC, and that's actually what I do too. On MEXC, I see the buy and sell orders, and it seems like a lot of people are heavily shorted. Shorting Pepe 2.0 to the zero. So yeah, we'll see that. All right, so it seems like we're gonna be having a party in Florida, and we're gonna go ahead and see Tillery and Candy. That sounds like a plan, guys. I'm in. So let me know when we're seeing each other in Florida. Crypto Fag says the narrative is still the same for Pepe 2.0, so I don't see why when Pepe runs it wouldn't as well. As long as the community is fired, dev delivers, it'll pump out of nowhere one day. 100%. In my opinion, I think Pepe 2.0 community is trash. To be honest, I think we're probably like the only strong ones in the community and are actually doing something for the community. But I think Pepe 2.0 lacks community, but it's okay because I think whales see the narrative behind it, and that's what's really pushing this even further. Hey Tillery, Candy's in our alpha call, bro. She's in all of our Telegram, or not Telegram groups, Twitter groups. Candy says, I need to learn leverage. I'm nervous to leverage trade. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do leverage trading for sure. We're definitely going to go ahead and do that sometime in the near future. We're going to do that. I think the season's coming where we're going to go ahead and start doing leverage trading. And I'll definitely go ahead and do like a leverage trade live when I go ahead and see Pepe 2.0 break these positions. I'm going to leverage trade probably around these two areas right here. With probably like something like 7x or something like that, 10x, I don't know, something like. But leverage trading is super risky, high risk, super high reward. I think it's a lot riskier than just trading shitcoins alone. It's like shitcoins are already risky, and like trading shitcoins with leverage is like 100 times more riskier than what it should be, right? So it's super risky. But if you're leverage trading just Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's not as risky. Still risky, but not as risky. The future PS5 of gaming, PS5 future of gaming, joining from Candle Mafia crew and Natoshi, Andy and Crypto Lifers crew, BitBoy Crypto crew. Hope you good, brother. Hey, dude, I really appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you. We watch very similar people, right? So I really do appreciate you for tuning in today. Really do appreciate that a lot. Crypto says, hey, you guys real friends in real life? We're all friends virtually. All through the stream, right? But yeah, definitely go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter. We could go ahead and chat it up. Where's my Twitter at? Let's see. Yeah, so on my Twitter, if you could go ahead and follow me, ALTCOIN John, send me a direct message. You could go ahead and talk to me here directly. As you can see, I haven't replied to anybody yet, but I will be doing that, and that's only because I've been on streaming. So, but yeah, you could go ahead and reach out to me directly. I have a few groups with Tillery and Candy and a few others that watch the stream that are on the Twitter space with me, and we just pretty much just show each other projects before I pull them up on YouTube, because usually what I do when it comes to showing these projects is that I like to go ahead and really look at them and see some sort of formation before I release it to the public, just in case it's a scam or a rug pull. So I only like share it with my inner circle of knowledgeable friends, and then we can go ahead and make that risk together, right? It's like, I know with Tillery, I told him about a few projects, and he told me about a few, and we both jumped in, you know. And that's just because like we understand the risk tolerance, and then I make a video after that. Like, for example, I told a few of you about MLC, and we jumped in around the same time when I jumped in, and we're already in profits. MLC, so we just kind of like stay up touch with all the information and all that. But yeah, definitely go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter. Tell me about that group. It's free at the moment. And I say at the moment because as the channel grows, it will be paid. It will be paid. And for all those that do join, whether it's my Twitter space or Twitter group or Discord, I think Twitter group though. For all those that join my platforms right now, like Discord or Twitter, Discord's not out yet, but I will have one soon. Whether it's Twitter, if you join my Twitter for sure, once I go ahead and start releasing like a paid Discord or a paid group, because I will go ahead and do that later down the line. Probably once I reach, I don't know how many subscribers, but it's gonna be soon. I tell you that it's gonna be like once this bull run takes off, and this bull run happens, and I called it pretty well on PEPE 2.0, I will officially be the first, or not really the first, but I'll be the most consistent PEPE 2.0 believer that really push their content every day, and my channel will blow up, and I will go ahead and surpass over 10K subscribers, and that's when the group will be paid. So for all those that do join while I'm small and I'm not famous yet, I will promise all of you free access to all of that kind of content. So if you're an early supporter, trust me, you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. So definitely go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter, message me, stay in touch. For me, it's all about building a relationship between, you know, both you and I. And then once as the channel grows, we will go ahead and have paid groups where you do have to go ahead and pay for a lot of things moving forward, right? But as of right now, it's really all about growing together as a team and just pushing forward. And for all those that believed in the vision, believed in my vision, believed in the channel, believed in what I'm talking about, trust me, you guys will be heavily rewarded as well. So go ahead and support the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, reach out to me on Twitter, message me to go ahead and add you to that group, and yeah, let's start working together that way. But what was I gonna say now? I think I'm pretty much it. Today is a Sunday, so I'm not gonna keep it too long. But let's see, if you have any other questions, just go ahead and any questions or other projects you want me to go ahead and review, TA, go ahead and comment down below. Please, really do appreciate that. PS5 says, John, BTC is getting a nice pump for alts now. Let's go. Scalp it. Yeah, 100%. We're getting nice little pumps. So I'm very, very excited on this. Tillery says, hey, bro, look up Snorks. We just missed it. That's kind of funny. I think I was in the chat with Snorks yesterday with another project. Yeah. I was looking at Snorks. I don't know why I didn't jump in. Is it this one right here? Or is it this one? I don't think it's this one, is it? John coin coming soon. I'd be down to do a coin, but it wouldn't be called John. But no, yeah, 100%. I'm down to go ahead and do a coin with all of you. If you guys are all down, I'm down. We could go ahead and do a community token, and we could go ahead and all chat about it. I'm super down. Because I'm pretty sure, like, all of us, like, you and I and all of us together in this stream right now, we could probably manage a better shitcoin than most people. I have a strong feeling we would. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but I've never done a shitcoin, but I've always wanted to do one because it's not that hard. Like it might be hard in the beginning, but it's really not that hard, really. It's all about analyzing what projects did what in order to succeed, what projects didn't, and then just go ahead and learn from the mistakes of other developers. Like one of the things is that we were to go ahead and release a project on ourselves together, we definitely wouldn't have we definitely wouldn't have CryptoPop and Henoch as ambassadors, because that would tank the coin. I'm messing, but I'm not. It's just a joke, you know. I love everybody in this space. Got no beef with nobody, and I really don't care about anybody else in this space. Like, if you're okay promoting scams and rugging your community and doing all that, that's so be it. If you could sleep at night well, knowing you scammed all your community holders, then that's fine with me. I could really give zero fucks about it. But it's just really like, it's a meme on its own, you know what I mean? So, not throwing shade on anybody. I'm really not. Like I said, if you're okay doing that kind of stuff, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. I'm not here to judge anybody or tell anybody how to shill or do whatever they want to do with their lives. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Crypto. You don't really need a coder, a website developer. I'm a graphic designer. I think another few people in here are graphic designers. Like, I design my own logos, by the way, guys. Like, I design all of this shit. Like, I'm actually, like, I know how to design websites, and I'm a graphic designer, and I have a lot of marketing experience, honestly. I have a lot of marketing experience. So designing a website is very, very easy. Would I want to do the website? No, I wouldn't design the website myself. I would probably pay somebody. I have some people that don't charge that much, probably like $1,200. Really, really good quality, projects. Like one project that I was that I was actually working on my project, but I ended up just not going through and pushing the project. But let me see if I could join this website right here. So it was actually my project. This is actually my project that I started with another business partner that I ended up just parting ways because I just wanted to focus on other things, honestly. And I just had another vision of everything, right? And sometimes that's how it is in business. Sometimes you have things that work out, sometimes you don't. And for example, like this is a project that I came out with a business associate of mine, and this was all fully designed, not by me. But I was like pretty much the project manager. I was the co-founder of this project, and we were supposed to go ahead and be releasing this next bull run. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not involved in this project anymore, but I built from the website, from the name. I had a project developer, I had a team of website designers help me design this all together. So I paid them. Like I said, this was all like fully customized, white paper, did everything. And we were focusing on collectibles, staking, rewards, virtual reality. These were all AI generated NFTs because we were dabbling into the fashion industry, all in like Beverly Hills, LA, and all of that. And that's really what our goal was there. I'm like really big I really was really big into fashion. Right now I'm like so-and-so, like I have some, I do like fashion, I'm not gonna lie. I do like fashion, but it's not the same as I used to, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Anyways, what I'm saying is that this is the project that I was working on. So there you go. That's like some little alpha, but trust me, like I've always been wanting to do it, but it just takes a group of people, sometimes with the same mindset and the goals that you want to go ahead and do, and most importantly, the same vision of what you want to go ahead and do together, and that's how you're able to go ahead and really, push the project to the next level. But that one, I just ended up creating the website, and I just ended up parting ways. And just doing my own thing and focusing, and now I'm focusing on just the channel. And later down the future, I'm down. Obviously, if I find the right team, I find the right name, I could go ahead and do that moving forward. But for the meantime, if you guys are down, I'm down. Locked up some names for the J token. Come up with some. I wouldn't want to name a token under my name. I don't know. I just wouldn't want it to be attached like that to me. I don't know. I wouldn't want it to be about me. You know. I would want it to be about something that we could all like push together. Whether it's like a word, whether it's like I don't know, something. I like having a real meaning behind it, right? Crypto says, okay, John, if you need help, I got experience and cool with several influencers. Hey, let's connect, bro. Let's connect. Maybe you can help me get some collabs with some other influencers. I like that. Hey, Candy, I'm with you. That's the project we're creating. It's gonna be called PEPE, Shiba, BTC, Trump, Doge, Inu 2.0 or 420 or like 69. It has to have some ridiculous name, right? So like I like that name. See, I'm with Candy already. She's getting the vision of it. She's getting the feels of it. I like it already. I'm definitely 100% on that name. I like that. NFTs, bro, you can make one. Yeah, I am going to be doing NFTs for sure. I'm going to be doing some NFTs. I'm going to be doing some NFTs attached to my private group. So like if you're a holder of the NFT, you get access to like private, calls with me, or like whatever the 101 calls where you could call me, FaceTime me, whatever the case is. Obviously, as the channel gets bigger, right, it's going to be a little bit harder to have a lot of these one-on-one interactions, but I always do whatever I can to go ahead and do that. John can do the side, I'll be the queen. Hey, but I really like this. I really like that name. John Tailcam PS5 Crypto Life token. Realistically, we could go ahead and do all these tokens, Realistically. That's hilarious, guys. That's hilarious. XDB doing so well right now. Is it too late to get in or trade? Wait, much love, bro. Really appreciate you, bro. Let me go ahead and check it out. Sorry I missed your comment. If you see me or if I forget, because sometimes like there's so many comments. Hold on. Where's the damn ticker symbol? Okay, XDB. Is this the Dubai token if I'm not mistaken? XDB. All right, let's see. It's not. What is this then? XDB doing so well. It's probably just on TradingView then. Let's see. Comment down below if it's XDB, the correct ticker symbol on this. Is it Digibytes? Hey, comment down below, crypto, if it's Digibytes, digital bits, or whatever it's called. Let me know if this is it before I move on to doing some TA on it. I can get the lifer crew here, maybe hook up with a life up. I trade with Frankie Candles and Crypto Lifters. Would be good for support and subs. Nice. Isn't Frankie Candles with BitBoy Crypto? He's in his podcast, right? I heard of Crypto Lifters too as well. What's everybody's ideas on names? Yes, add a 420 to the end. It has to be either 420 or 69. It has to. Like it has to be between those two. Okay, definitely I could do that. That's easy as fuck. Retweet, I'll DM you. Okay. PS5, share this live with all your people. Let's upload it up, create this token already. Hey, what you get at the dispensary though? Was it some good or was it some not so good? Yeah, honestly, the one of the first steps is obviously growing the channel. But even while the cool thing is that realistically you can have a very successful project without having that big, like let's say for example like the channel, right? Let's say we create a token. Obviously we create the token. we push it, we do the right marketing, we know what to do based on these experiences. We have a good buy and sell tax. All of us are working together, whether it's creating memes, whatever the case is, and we're able to go ahead and grow the token a lot quicker, believe it or not. THC 420 token. I'm sure that shit are okay. Digital bits. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some TA on that. Let me just finish reading some comments. Yeah, freaking blowing up. If we could go get some of the BitBoy crew in here, we could definitely be successful with creating a new token. Everybody come in and make sure to smash that like button. Yeah, 100%. Hit that like button. If you guys are all having a wonderful day, go ahead and smash that like, especially on a Sunday. I got 2 cards for my PAX pin, some edibles, and some tinctures. Talking about edibles, I had a pretty great experience last week. Dude, it was so crazy. I got so blown away. Like, it was, we were just having like a little get together with a few buddies of mine and stuff. And I ended up eating like so many edibles. Give me one second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take care of some stuff, but yeah, what I was saying is I had a good time with I had a little get together with some buddies of mine, and it was an experience. Like I don't really smoke as much anymore as I used to. I don't really do anything too much, to be honest. Like I don't smoke as much. I don't drink as much. I kind of cut down on all my bad habits, but yeah, I've been smoking for a while. I was probably smoking since I was like 12 or something like that. Yeah, I started off pretty early. So like now that I'm older, it's not it's not the same right now. You know what I mean? It's like now I don't know why, but I just really don't smoke as much. I mean, besides the fact that I know I get like a lot of anxiety when I smoke, so I really don't like touch a lot of stuff. But last week, I think it was last week, I took like over 3,000 milligrams of edibles, plus I also smoked a few dabs, plus I was literally drinking whiskey and Truies the whole entire day. I'll tell you this, I was so high out of my mind. I've never been that high in like my whole entire life. Like I've been pretty like zooted, but I've never been this high out of my mind ever in like years. And those edibles just hit me to a different level. Like edibles, and they're those ones where you just eat them, and they just start smacking you right across the face, like right away, right? Fried extracts, Loco Coco. Yeah, 100%. Well, so I was talking to Nat and Andy. Looks like we are going to be doing bi-weekly streams. Especially right now, it might change. It might be like weekly streams where we have streams together, and we have those based because of like the whole entire bull market, right? Once the bull market starts coming up, I think we're gonna go ahead and do like every week. But as of right now, I believe we agreed into bi-weekly. So we're all going to be like streaming together bi-weekly, once a week, most preferably either Friday or Saturday. I think it's going to be Friday. Friday we were supposed to stream, but we all had some issues streaming as far as like time zones. Like we're all at a different time zone. So just being able to come up with the time that worked for everybody. But it looks like Fridays might be the days that we all stream together. So you will definitely be seeing some more streams with Natoshi, Andy, and Rodrigo, which are way better than me on TA. So I'm glad to be able to be part of their channel and their community. And it seems like there's already a few of you here, so I really do appreciate you a lot. I don't have the patience to mess with dabs. No, yeah, so the dabs that I took were from the pin. Those are pretty much considered dabs. I'm not sure if they're considered dabs, but I grew up knowing that they were considered dabs. Actually, there were dab pins back in the day too. They were pretty crazy. Hey, do you guys see that warning from YouTube? It says, remember to guard your privacy and abide by other community guidelines. We're probably breaking some kind of community guidelines right now. I was lit last night. That's funny. Dead Game Boxing. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, comment down below your time zone on my community. I made this little thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer PS5 before I forget. I forget a lot of stuff, guys. I forget a lot of stuff because I have like terrible ADHD and dyslexia, so like I'm like sometimes all over the freaking place, bro. So I apologize for that. But go ahead and answer this. Look, I don't know why I probably posted it a little too early, but go ahead and reply to what time zone you are, PST, EST, or CST. Comment or selected the most votes. I'm going to go ahead and be streaming around your time schedule. And as well, go ahead and vote whether I should go ahead and be streaming twice a day, morning and late evening. So the goal would be to go ahead and release about 3 videos a day, Monday through Sunday during the bull run. I know it's pushing it, but like I said, the only reason why I'm not doing as much content right now is because it's kind of slow, and the fact that yeah, that's the only fact that it's pretty slow. Crypto's kind of slow right now and boring. But let me go ahead and look at that project you were telling me about. And then for snorkels, go ahead and send me the link, bro. So with digital bits, I wonder what digital bits is, but not knowing what it is, I mean, it kind of does look like a on the daily, it kind of almost looks like a not head and shoulders, a cup and handle pattern. So far, it is holding this nice area of support, which I would say it's a pretty nice area of support, not knowing much about this chart. But let me go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Let's see. Dude, where's the little thing that I'm looking for? How did I lose it so fast? Okay, it's right here. My bad. So to me, this looks like a pretty strong area of support right here. And I probably would have said the same thing due to the fact that it has touched this area several times. And that's obviously in the daily, right? We're going to zoom out right now. I'm not calling this the area of support officially, but I would say ideally this would be the area of support. Let's go ahead and look at other time frames. I'm going to look at the 4 hourly and then go up a little bit higher than that. So 4 hourly looks pretty... Yeah, it looks like I did aim the support around there. Weekly. I'm not sure if we could really consider... I mean, I would consider it a cup and handle pattern, because usually the cup and handle patterns, for the most part, that are the most strong is when they're coming from a downtrend such as this. I know it's kind of a ugly looking bounce, but there's multiple things that we could go ahead and call out on this one, right? This could also be a head and shoulders pattern forming, but that doesn't mean that there isn't money to be made. So let me go ahead and take a look at... Let me just pull out my right tool. I just noticed all the tools are kind of switched around here, or I'm tripping, either one of those two. Okay, so we have 2 scenarios, right? So because we have been holding this area of support pretty nicely, we could go ahead and bounce back up. And we do see this is actually a pretty strong area of resistance, even using our smart money concepts by Lux Algo. I like using that what is it called, that indicator a lot personally. I think it's really helpful. You know, so far it does call in the bottoms and the tops, and it really does call in like the support and the strong resistance. So I would still say this is a pretty strong area of resistance, just due to the fact that we have gotten rejected here multiple times, and we still continue to get rejected. But it does look like it is kind of following Bitcoin once again, kind of a very similar pump. So what we could be expecting very soon in the next coming days for digibits, I'm just going to call it digi, is that if we do go ahead and break above this area of resistance, which would be, I would say strongly, would be the first resistance would be the 0.78. If we do go ahead and break above that, our next area that we would have to really look at to be bullish would be breaking above the 0.89. Sorry, the 0.89 and the 0.74 area. So as long as we could go ahead and break above these two areas, and that's why I would say ideally with this SMC, the smart money concept, is I would ideally be bullish if we break above this whole entire red square right here. And I like to keep the TA very simple, right? Because I like keeping it very simple, and that's just the way my kind of style is, just keeping it very simple. And two, like, I don't know any of these other fancy ways of analyzing the markets like Nat and Andy, which is why I'm learning, you know. That's why when I joined their show, I learned a lot from them. So, but that's very, very simple. I would say just go ahead and make sure that we could go ahead and break above this previous area of resistance. But even then, I wouldn't be bullish, because this could be, and what I'm thinking, this could be a trap where we could go ahead and bounce back up, get slightly rejected, and then come down, and then this would be another buy-in opportunity for a lot of the bigger whales. They will be buying in around this area right here. And then the second concept that could be happening is that this could be a massive just head and shoulders pattern. So we might break through that resistance if we get enough momentum and volume, and then once we break this area of resistance right here and right here, I think a lot of shorts will go ahead and get liquidated, causing it to go ahead and make a little bit more new all-time highs, with FOMO kicking in of traders wanting to go ahead and scalp this, and then causing this to go ahead and dump right after, creating a head and shoulders pattern. And it could just come all the way down. I don't know where it would come down to. It could go like this, then get rejected again, then keep on getting rejected, and maybe consolidate at this area of support. Because I would say this is a pretty strong area of support right here. So even if you do go ahead and look at that concept, that if it was a head and shoulders pattern forming, you could go ahead and make some nice little returns. Then it's going to bounce back, get rejected. It might go ahead and try to bounce back up again, and then it might just go ahead and settle in on this area of support before the next leg up. That's just solely my opinion. I don't know what DigiBits is, so that is just from what I'm looking at. Let me go ahead and take a look at the 4-hourly. And looking at the 4-hourly, we kind of get a better understanding of what's going on right here. We do see that this area is a really strong area of support, as we could tell. And this could actually go ahead and honestly, I'm just not seeing enough volume for this. So like for me personally, I just don't have enough like data to be bullish on. Obviously, we could go ahead and trend back up and get rejected here. But for me personally, I just don't have that signal that I would jump into this just yet. Because the question is, will it be able to hold this area right here? Because now you can kind of consider this area right here being the area of resistance, right? Because if we don't break above that and we don't continue to trend up, then it's gonna be really, really bad. Because what the SMC indicator tells us is that there could be some buy-ins around this area right here. That's what people are looking at. Hold on, let me go ahead and answer a phone call real quick. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call from my mother calling me, so let's see what else is going on. So we're having a pool party? Is that what we're having, or a beach party? Is that what I'm tuning into? Eastern time, yes. I have the whole dab pin crap. I just don't mess with it. 3x a day, smart to flood the algorithm. 100%, yeah. Hey Arian, how are you doing? Arian or Arian, I'm not sure if I said it correctly. I apologize if I didn't. We going live tonight in 3 hours time with lifters. Come join the TA respect offer 'em. Yeah, 100%, man. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and join. Definitely going to go ahead and tune in. So it's you said in about 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to go ahead and have that up. We're having a crypto creation party on Florida and beach in Florida. Let's do it. I'm high key pretty down. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just on my phone right now, making sure I don't miss this live stream. It said it's in 2 hours. All right, I just subbed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I've never seen him, so I'm excited to go ahead and see him. PEPE2, yes, PEPE2. So let's go ahead and talk about PEPE2 real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I've been I haven't ate anything yet, so I'm already 3 hours deep, almost 4 hours into the stream. 3 hours and 30 minutes is about to be. So let's go ahead and talk about PEPE 2.0 real quick before I end the stream. Great, I just went ahead and I subscribed right now, so very excited for that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send it to you, Sammy. Sammy, I don't know why I said Sammy. Candy. Anyways, for PEPE 2.0, for Arian or Arion, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. For you that you just joined right now, really what we all need for PEPE 2.0 to keep it very simple is we need to go ahead and just break above this area right here. And if we do go ahead and break above this area of resistance, the next area would be this right here. And I think once we do go ahead and break this area right here, this is where a lot of big whales will be buying in even more and it will be adding to their bags around this area. So we need to really look very, very closely that we could go ahead and break this area right here, which would cause PEPE 2.0 to go up higher. I think potentially a 20x is very doable and realistic. Anything over a 10 to 20x, or should I say a 12 to 20x would be very doable, but I want to keep it realistic here. So I would say PEPE 2.0, in my opinion, is looking pretty bullish. We might have to wait a couple days, a couple months, I don't know. But what I could go ahead and tell you is that I'm very confident in PEPE 2.0 with all the signs that it has given us. For example, the Bitcoin dominance. With Bitcoin dominance, I already went over with this with the stream, but I'll do it one more time for you. I talked about how back when Shiba pumped, Shiba started around July, and Bitcoin dominance, meaning, you know, the interest of Bitcoin goes down, and when interest of Bitcoin goes down, they go ahead and go into these other assets such as altcoins and meme coins, and when that happens, meme coin season starts. And this is around the time Shiba actually started, and it was around this circle right here that I have circled. This area right here is when Shiba started, and when Shiba started pumping, it was around this area right here. It was around right here. So it's very simple that if Bitcoin dominance does continue to go ahead and trend down, and we could go ahead and go around these levels, we could go ahead and see PEPE 2.0 and the whole entire meme coin sector go up because of meme coin season happening at the moment. So that is pretty much what is going on with PEPE 2.0. That is the most simplest format and way I can go ahead and put it without going into deeply. But definitely go ahead and tune in. I do live streams Mondays through Fridays. Today's Sunday, so I don't know, I might be doing Monday through Sunday now, 2 to 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a day actually. So far right now I'm doing 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day, and right now it looks like I might be having to amp that up to 3 times a day. So let's see what else. Link above is going to be fire. We doing weekly candle close tonight. with crypto bags. Awesome, dude. I'm definitely excited to do that. I'm definitely going to go ahead and join up. Hey, Candy, that's what we've been trying to do. That's what we've been trying. That's what the whole entire Pepe group was for. It was to go ahead and get all together and pump it so we could break that resistance. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure there's not enough interest in Pepe 2.0 yet, or even in this meme coin sector. That's a problem. I'll see all of you there, but Pepe need a burn. Yeah, 100%. The question is, what is going on with the NFTs? Because we were supposed to have those NFTs sold out, so hopefully they're not, because I have to grab me some. I forgot about grabbing those NFTs. I forget. Honestly, there's just so much going on in the space that you tend to forget, but we should be having that buyback burn hopefully very, very soon. But anyways, everyone, hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever you're watching this. I'm very excited to go ahead and catch everybody tomorrow. You know how we were talking about those tokens and those metas pumping? Like, take a look at this. 75%. 75% on this Harry Potter Obama something 69 Inu. Harry Potter Obama Amy Rose 69 Inu is currently just pumping right now 71%. So I was like literally just telling you about this, right? So, I mean, it looks like meme coin season is officially started. You know, we have Toshi up 89%. We have MLC up 82%. And then the rest of the other tokens are doing okay. They're not doing crazy pumps. You have Harry Potter Obama at 24%. But there's a few that have actually reacted very well. I think it was yesterday. Some were up even higher. So, I'm very, very excited. Yeah, we could pump it without a burn. But anyways, I'll catch everyone on to the next one. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate you. And crypto, reach out to me on Twitter, ALTCOIN John. I definitely would want to be in chat with you. And same thing with you, PS5. See you soon. Catch you on the show later. Yeah, I'll catch you later, bro. Really appreciate you. Take care. I'll catch everyone later.